that everybody it's the one that everybody
Hello and welcome everyone. Name's Old Mechanicum, or Mech. V is with us, but they are not started yet. So they'll be joining soon. But yes, as you've probably read in the description, we are kit bashing today. Not Gunpla, but Warhammer. I'm kit bashing a Night Ruinator with a Gorkanaut and the new Horus Heresy quad cannon thing. You might also notice that I've got 2 screens today as well. 2 cameras. So we've got a top-down camera and we've got the side camera. This way you can see a little bit more what's going on here that this camera don't catch. But hope you're all doing well. What was I going to do? Yes, we need music, don't we? Music. I always forget the music. Because we go from all that music in the intro and go to dead silence now. Pain in the ass. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all great, happy and Larry and all that. As you can see, there are other runners on my desk for this kit bash. These are either by Bandai or Kotobuyuki, and these are like extra Gunpla builder parts that you can buy. I had a bunch of these lying around, and I thought these would look great as parts on this Squig Knight that I'm going to be building. So, right. And we should now listen to some music. Hopefully you can hear that. Let me just make sure it's coming through. Yeah, cool. Yes, hope you're all well. And I hope you're doing all right. Well, hello all those on YouTube. Hello if you're on Kick. Don't forget though, I will be running hourly breaks. So that we all can have a break. Get up, walk around, have a snack, eat and such. But we'll see how it all goes. Hope it's not too bad. I've got to really talk to my internet provider about the difficulties I've been having recently with the internet. It's been kind of low latency for uploads, which is weird because I've got 1,000 down and normally 50 up, so I have to change probably something in the settings of OBS. But welcome. We shall make a start, and V will be joining us in a bit and chat. So we'll make a start on this. Any questions on that you have, fire away. I'll be happy to oblige. Of course, you all know this is the new Chaos Knight from GW, the Night Ruinator. And I won't be building that. It comes with all the parts, so to build the other 4 knights if you want to choose those. Rampager, Desecrator, and Abomination. Or Abominant. Which is pretty cool that it comes with a lot of those weapons. Oh no, let me say that. I'll have a double check. 5 sprues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just double check. Yeah, the author parts are here to make all 4 of those knights. So you can make each weapon set, magnetize it, and put it together if you want. Yo, how you doing? Is that Man Kwang Wu? How you doing? But yes. Sorry if I butcher people's names if you're from a different country. It happens. I'm deeply sorry. So yeah, so we'll be using a lot of these weapons, but not in the way you think we use them for. So let's see. Let's get to it. So of course, as always, I'm going to start with the legs. I won't put any of the armor on yet. So I'll probably build for legs, and I'll build for torso into the shell bit. And I'll probably put front end on, but I won't do anything else. And then that's when we decide when we're going to be doing any of the what we're going to add to it. Like I did here with when the Saturn Knight that came out recently, I turned it into my own kind of big mech war boss. So we are going to do that basically with this. This is going to be called the Squig Knight. It'll go along with my Squig Hound, which is a Warhound sized kit bash for orcs. So, orc stomper. Let's get into it. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing all right. I know it's a surprise to me streaming on a Saturday. I didn't stream last Monday because I was ill. I'm still kind of ill. But it's more that my rotator cuff. So what we're going to do today, I'm kind of new to Warhammer 40k. Like I said, we're just going to kit bash. So if you've been in other hobby areas like Gunpla or other like snap builds, where you just mash together different kits to make a new model, Warhammer I find is the easiest to do it with. And this is for new Warhammer Knight. Well, for new Knight for the Chaos. And I'll be using, like here, I've got sprue parts here from Bandai for their Gunpla, Kotobukier, stuff like that. And we're just going to make something new, something different, something unique. And the reason why I find it's easier to kit bash and work with Warhammer stuff is because the polystyrene plastic this is made from melts really well with polystyrene cement, plastic cement. A lot better than for Gunpla stuff, because Gunpla is made from like different materials, ABS, polystyrene, stuff like that. But I'm primarily an orc player, so I build orcs. And the best way to get an orc model is to kit bash one, even if it is expensive to do so. But if you've got any questions, anything about Warhammer or anything like that, it's the reason why I'm streaming alongside V, who's just starting their stream up right now, so that people can ask questions and we can talk. And I can give you lore if you needs be, anyway. Or, you know, if you want advice, painting, model building, anything like that, I'd be quite happy to oblige. Say if like you want to know where to start or what to use, stuff like that. Sorry for a question, because my country doesn't have much community around tabletop or board game like Warhammer 40k. That's fine. I'm happy to, you know, as I said, I'm happy to talk about anything with Warhammer. I'm happy to share my knowledge. I used to work for Games Workshop for a little while as well. I was there during the Night release and the Age of Sigma release. So, like I say, if you've got any questions at all, I don't mind. I know. Yeah, you also might see down the side, on the left-hand side here, that we got a mixed chat. So this is YouTube, this is Twitch, and there should be Kick around here somewhere. I think it's up here. So this one here, so the Twitch chat is mixed between my stream and ViTheGunplaFLuffy's, who's this one here. And this is YouTube. So yeah. But yeah, if you, God damn. Sometimes I'm gonna lose some chat. But yeah, if you've got any, like, you want to, if you're interested, what do you play mainly? You know, tell us what you play, what you've built, or if you know, just getting into it. What do you want to build? Because Warhammer is quite a broad thing. Right, they're on the feed. Oh, thank you. Oh, let me just... Gotta change the Discord again. There we go. Can you speak?
What have you got to change?
Oh, no.
Hi.
Sometimes the input buggers up. Hello, everyone. This is everyone on my stream. This is ViTheGunplaFLuffy who's now talking. This little
Hi, darling.
foxy thing here. And
Foxy thing?
She's building some Kratos kit bash.
No, the Kratos heavy tank is the one I did before with the repulsor.
All right, yeah.
This one is the Sakaran combined with the Gladiator.
There we go. We'll get there in the end.
It's lovely to see everyone, by the way. It really is. Let me just adjust my tracker. There you go, honeys. All good. Let's move you over there. But yes, we did finish the Chonky Boy yesterday. He is so cute. I love the Saturnine Dreadnought.
Yeah.
I love the Devastator cannon. I love the Plasma Bombard. And I definitely love the incinerators in the chest. They're just fucking cool.
Whereas I just went Orky.
You went Orky, and you know what? I think what's coolest about this is it's got the Iron Halo option.
Yeah.
So that means your Saturnines can have portable little shields. I think it's cool as fuck.
Considering how big it is, I'm surprised it doesn't have it as standard.
I mean, it makes sense when you look at the loadout and everything. When you look at the construction of it, it makes sense. It's got some shielding system in there.
Yeah. I've started building.
Right. Oh, I heard, darling. Oh, Mechanicum here. Well, I'm on time. Start stream. He's such a git. I swear, such a git on you.
You Orkies to gits.
But yes, honeys, how are you all doing, sweethearts? I hope you're well. Close the vent, Cerados, thank you. You're looking sexy as ever. Well, thank you. A Mechanicum tries his best. Wiggle jiggle at me, will you? Now, I did get a bit of a surprise as well, because I put an item on the throne today, and this will make you all laugh after the redeem. This will make you all laugh. So, thanks to Gwen the Shark, aka Metalhead Mama Callie, you can see there in the chat, I put a box of Gundam TCG, new type Rising, on my throne. She has proceeded to buy it. So, thanks to Gwen, next week when we start building the Osiris, we will also have a box of new type Rising to open as well. Thank you very much to Gwen for that. And, just so it's known as well, her tickets have been donated to Kincaid_MK. So Kincaid has quite a few tickets of chance to take the kit this month, but doesn't mean she's going to win.
Nope.
I've seen people with 200 tickets lose to a person with one.
Yep. That happened
It's
to
a
Nick.
wheel of names. Mm-hmm.
Nick won. He had one ticket for $1 he donated to my Patreon.
Hello, Despina. How you doing, sweet pea? Good to see you. Now, one other thing to cover. It is the weekend. We're doing the prize draw on Monday. So good luck to everyone for the PGX here. If you want to get in on the giveaway, ! giveaway for details. Otherwise, you know what to do. It's $5 or £5 a ticket, or you can drop a sub if you don't already have one. Gift subs are welcome. Biddies are welcome in the amount of 500, and you can claim free tickets for 50,000 channel points, which if you're a subscriber, you can make that in about 10 streams. And considering I do 10 streams in 2 weeks, give me another excuse you can't get a free ticket. Right, now that's all out of the way. How are you, Mac?
I'm all right. Getting through, you know, a lot of pain at the moment. Because of the shoulder. So who's this? A YouTuber. The existence of the Warhammer community in my country constantly not mainstream things. Like it just exists like a small community or some offline play between like a few people, so it's not very popular. Yeah, I know the
Imagine a country where Warhammer's not popular. Dear God.
Yeah,
My word.
it is a bit rough for people in Asia, a lot of other Asian countries and the Far East and stuff like that. Warhammer, except for in Japan, Warhammer is not that popular compared to Gunpla, which is, makes sense to me.
Okay, all you need is Gunpla.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else, just
Yeah, true.
Gunpla.
But yeah, if you want to get into Warhammer, and it doesn't help that even in said countries, it's quite expensive, even compared to us. We are cheaper than most other countries when it comes to Warhammer.
My goodness.
Like America has to buy it twice the retail price we buy it at. Same with Australia. So
Yeah, American prices, I actually feel bad for our American cousins. I really do. They get raked over the coals.
yeah, and then Games Workshop's just announced an extra 4% this October. Fun. Great time to get into
Of what? Like, they are really... They're going to strangle themselves into trouble, I swear.
This is a thing. They've been planning to do this since 2015. So Games Workshop has been planning to slowly phase out the tabletop aspect. And, they still do kits for people building armies and that, but they're going to be targeting more collectors who build one-off kits like I do and paint them and don't actually game with them. So that's why they keep increasing their prices. So a Ruinate is going to go up by 4%, and the Ruinate is like £110 already. That goes up by 4%. That's an extra, what?
£6.
£6 on top, yeah.
That.
So it doesn't seem like much, but when
it adds up.
Yeah.
It adds up.
You got to buy multiple of them for your army.
It does add up. But besides that, darlings, I hope everyone is well. It's lovely to see you, Shizu. Lovely to see you, Fuzzy Naga. Hello. You have to deal with a headache. You didn't miss much, darling. Don't worry. I will point out that I am doing a tank kit bash, and O Mechanicum is doing a night kit bash. So if you want to sit on either stream, it's perfectly fine.
We'll sit on both.
You're welcome everywhere. Yeah, you can have both open side by side on the same screen.
Where did... Oh, there they are. Looking for pieces on my surroundings and I can't find them. Right here in front of me.
Adding the exhaust for the engine mounting. And then I can start looking at the weapons.
So
Which I was going to go straight onto the turret today, but then I remembered I've got to build the sponson weapons as well.
Yeah.
But I'm pondering if I can fit the sponson weapons from the Gladiator. I'm going to have a look. I don't think it's the same mountings on the sides, though.
Only one way to find out.
Time to find out. Hello, Hachi. Hello, Zane. Hello, Eridos. I got back into Relic Knights after the new publish picked it up. Have way more minis for that than Warhammer. Well, I'm glad, darling.
All right.
As long as you're finding an enjoyable hobby, you get a thumbs up from me, sweetheart.
Enjoy your hobbies, no matter what they are.
Warhammer is expensive, which is why I prefer Gunpla. Hello, Cicada. I'm a little chicken. Mwah, I'm a little burp. Hello, Jotun. Good to see you too, darling. Now, to cover base on this very quickly, I am a Gunpla builder by trade. The reason I do Warhammer is because I was encouraged to by all of you in the community. 98% of my kits are gifts from you, and I am so very, very grateful. I really am. You let me do kit bashes, you let me build a custom army of mechanized infantry division, and you know what? Because of it, I've even invested into like lore for my people. So they're not just angels of battle that have been reconstituted and blah, blah, blah. They are now successor chapter salamanders, So we follow the salamander doctrine. Our colors are that of the Sisters of Battle. So we do follow their color scheme, not their principles. Although we do burn the heretic quite often. We do like heavy flamers. But we also like exterminatus when we're allowed. Anyway. But yes, they are called Angels of Mercy. And that is what we call them.
For mercy being
And
they
I've had
burn
that
you
check-
alive.
No, we don't burn the innocent. We burn the heretic. We purge the Xenos.
I can tell you many different ways that a heretic is categorized.
Well, I got told that Angels of Mercy are technically heretics that the Inquisition want to have a word with already.
There's a lot of chapters like that.
And
Ugh.
it's because we have our own in-house Adeptus Mechanicus. Instead of it being the Emperor's directly, on Mars and everywhere else.
Yeah, but so do
We've
the
got
blood
our own
angels.
in-houses.
Your
But
blood.
what ours do is ours don't follow the schematics.
Yeah, and then
They cross over the schematics and think what day is best to be done.
the blood angels are the only chapter to have rhinos that go faster. They have a
That's
special schematic.
Hi,
And
Femi.
it's the same with a Storm Raven. Originally, for Blood Angels, were the only chapter that have Storm Ravens because they're the only ones to do STC for it. I mean, Mechanicus weren't happy about it.
STC, that's it. Yes, we like to cross over our STCs and think like, well, if we take part of that and add it to part of this, ooh, that's better. So we have
Blasphemy.
Sakaran-based tanks that literally can go double the speed because we installed a bigger turbo to the engine.
Especially when you live in a place
Yeah.
like Asia, the pricing of Warhammer is much more expensive, and also Asian builder would just choose Bandai model kit over Chinese third-party model kit. Yeah, exactly. You're right. But
Scrap Camper. Got some fun people coming in for you tonight, mate. We're having a crumpin.
crumping.
Plus, I'm actually going to include a Mechanicum here in my Angels of Mercy lore. He's the only orc that works with a faction of Space Marines.
And the boss
It's
is
because
here.
I thought about the war bosses that love Yareg,
Yeah.
and I was like, why wouldn't you have one mech boy that was smart enough and respected enough for their talent of construction to not work with the Adeptus Mechanicus? Because you'd want to research a little bit into how the fuck you make the engine go faster. How you manage to reload the ammunition drum without actual bullets.
It's just, you just gotta believe, my son. Believe.
Oh, trust me, the tech priests are still screaming, but they're trying. Oh, what chapter of Sisters of Battle Pally? It's the... Oh, God, come on. The Martyr of My Fair Lady. I believe that is correct.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But it's literally just the color scheme. It's the colors I
The black
take.
and red, yeah.
The black, although I was told I could also go with the Black Templars.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yes, but
Black
I
and
want to
white.
be able to sneak in a bit. I want to be able to sneak in a bit of green here. I want some armors to be straight red when they want to be. For rankings and such.
Also, there is...
And
I was going to say, there's a very famous YouTubers who like to do Black Templars versus furry cartoons. So,
oh god, yes. Oh.
they released a video today. It's called Flash Kits. If people should know what Flash Kits if you like Warhammer.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many of us furries actually like flash kits.
And they released a video today explaining the origins of furrydom.
Oh, I've seen that.
I watched
seen
it. I was
that.
like, oh, that's quite an interesting look into it. because they're quite
Well,
informative.
I watched half the video. It's informative. Unfortunately, it's about 50% wrong. They've researched some of it. I'll give them credit. They've researched some of it, but some of it they're talking out of their ass.
Mm.
Thank you for the EB's road. Yes, they released a new video trying to explain like where furries come from, and it's like you can't categorize furries because we come from further back than people might think.
Yeah.
There we go. Like the origins of the fandom go back half a century nearly.
Before the internet. If it weren't for the furry fandom,
Yeah.
to be fair, there wouldn't be really much internet forums.
Yeah, but a lot of furries ended up being programmers for your modern internet.
The thing is,
Because they wanted to expand stuff.
yeah, they release a video every Friday now, Fuzz.
Remember, Captain, be positive. Honey, I'm always positive. I'm also O positive too.
I was going to say.
I was literally, you know what I should have done is like O positive.
I'm A
But
negative.
I forgot the gang symbol. That's it, O negative, yeah.
I'm A negative. According to my dog tags, I've got sat next to me. Don't ignore the dog. She's being silly.
Pupper's being silly.
Yeah, I'm looking after the in-laws puppers while they're away. So, and one of them's quite a fussball. She's got bad anxiety and all that. So, if she thinks she hears them, she barks.
Thank you for the EBs, darlings. I appreciate you, Femi. I did say hi.
Didn't say hi fast enough.
I'm still miffed about the scalpers taking a lot of the new kill team box.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, we understand that, darling. It's not right. The amount of scalping going on lately is becoming ridiculous.
You think GW would have that handled, but no.
Why is everyone just trying to be a scumbag? I mean, ugh.
If you want a good place to buy Warhammer, try Alchemist's Workshop. They sell it at 20% less than the recommended retail.
Not sponsored by them, but we'll call them out.
You know, because they're my favourite place to shop for Warhammer.
I admit that I went to Alchemist for my Saturnines weapon pack.
Yeah.
Only downside is they were a day late on shipping, but thankfully I got it just in time.
They do their best. They're like a small family run business. Like Gunpla UK.
Hell yeah.
Always support your
Remember when
local...
Warmonger attacked a remote with his hate mod? Oh my god, the hate mace.
The hate enema.
Forged in the hate forges of the hate mongering. We're always cozy as well. Thank you, Mouse Pointer. Now, it's wonderful to have you all here. I will say, we don't judge on what hobby you have.
No.
What I congratulate you for, and what a mechanic can congratulate you for, is having a hobby in general. I don't care if you're into airsoft, or if you collect guns in the States, whatever. Maybe you're a knife collector. I once had a friend who collected axes. I'm talking like, not just Viking, fire axes, regular axes, hunting axes, hatchets even, because that's a form of axe. And he just loved collecting them. So, hey, if you've got a hobby, you've got a hobby, and I'm proud of you.
Even if it's collecting the skulls of your enemies to make a throne.
To be fair, we have got some of them in the engine room.
Yeah.
One of the crew members thinks it makes the engine cooler.
Mankind Vu, always scalper, worst scalper, definitely Pokemon TCG. You're right. And it's put me off collecting Pokemon as of late. I used to collect a lot of Pokemon cards, and I can't get a lot of the ones I want at the moment because of bloody scalpers. A lot of my Pokemon cards are in Japanese as well, so it makes it even weirder.
Because of scalpers, I can't even get the RG High Noom or the Master Grade. Wait, we've got high news. Where do you live, Stripe Darling? How can you not get a high new? They are so common printed by Bandai. I'm shocked.
It depends. So if you are looking for cheap Gunpla, you in the UK or the States or anywhere in the world, we sell practically everywhere. It is an £20 now? One-off fee.
£20 flat rate shipping.
Yeah, so all over the world. That customs is up to you though, unfortunately. You have to deal with customs. But yeah.
I say probably help. Where do you live in the world, Stripe, honey? Where do you live in the world? Right, there's the engines on. So now I'm just going to put the box for the Sakaran aside for one moment. And we're going to check out the inside of the Gladiator, whose turret I'm going to need.
So, for those who are watching me or like to Kitbash in general, and if you've watched the Builder Saturnine Dreadnought, you notice a lot of the new Warhammer stuff has these pegs. And
I did talk about them yesterday. Please go on.
And they help you put them into a predetermined position, a fixed pose. However, you can chop those off, and then you can make it into a custom pose no matter what you want, which is kind of handy.
Or did you notice the holing in it as well?
Yep, noticed that as well.
They pre-built it for magnetization for you.
Yep, which is a lot of fun. I did appreciate that.
Right.
Even though I didn't use that. I was so busy.
Stripe, darling, go to gunpla.co. Check. You know what? Follow this link, honey. You live in the UK.
And then either
Don't be silly.
Use V's code, ViTheGunplaFLuffy 10%, or my code, OhMcCancan 10%. Or is there still time for them to use the summer code?
I'm going to say no, politely.
Maybe.
That's if they're on the Discord, they would have spotted it. I'm not going to hand it to them hand over fist.
But you get 10% off if you use one of our codes.
But yes, you live in a town in the UK. We got you covered, darling.
Yeah.
Check out the site. We have free shipping for orders over £99.
And they're pretty
you
good
will
prices.
Not be scalped. Exactly.
As someone who...
We'll deliver that, darling. If you live in the UK, we'll ship it to you.
Yeah, don't worry about that. But as someone who does order from Japan, myself, the pricing that Gunpla UK have is very competitive to importing, if not cheaper.
Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch. They reversed the connection joint on the 30Ks. So on the 30K, it's an external joint like that grips and twists.
Yeah.
On the 40Ks, it's plug in and twist.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to use the flamers though.
Well,
Maybe
so let me have a look.
On.
So it is just a push fit for the... Is it?
It's a push fit for the sponsons on the Gladiator.
Right, but it's twist fit for...
It's external twist fit on the tank.
Let's have a look. Oh, I see.
It's literally the opposite. It's like having male and female.
Can you not take the sponsons then of that tank and modify them slightly to take the sponson weapons of a Gladiator?
Possibly, but the problem is the sponsons on the 30Ks, they hang down from a top joint.
That's not too bad.
Whereas on the 40Ks, it surrounds it completely, top and bottom and around.
So you want to use the flamers?
I do, but I can attach the flamers somewhere else on the tank. I can just modify them.
No, I was going to say, can you not modify a weapon that is a sponson of the other tank to just take the barrels of the flamer, and then find something
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Looks like tanks for flame tanks or whatever.
That's what I'm thinking of doing.
Talking as a kit basher myself.
Right,
it's kind of thing I would do.
Is the turret. I'll throw the turret together.
So don't sell for the original high new master grade.
Well, we sell the Verkar, but we do sell the real grade a lot, and we are getting a restock next week. What you do is, Stripe, I'll give you advice, okay? Make an account for the things that aren't currently in stock. If you click notify me, it will email you once they're in stock immediately. We have a very good system that does that, so it'll let you know immediately.
I know where Byford is. I've been there. Bidford, Byford.
But the point is, use your discount codes, and we also have a loyalty point system, so returning customers can save even more money. You can use the codes on pre-orders, although we're slowing down pre-orders from now on. We're cutting them down because Stephen has had enough of being given delays. He'd rather give you the item when it's on the shelf instead of taking your money 6 months early.
And then you're not getting an item because the distributor has been a dick.
Exactly. And Stephen doesn't like to do that to his customers. Doesn't like to do it to you, period. If you want to know who Stephen is, that's the owner of Gump UK, our sponsor. Right, there's that. So I need a... So the other reason I'm kit bashing a Sakaran to a Gladiator is because I simply don't like the hull of the Gladiator. I didn't like the hull of the Repulsor.
No, I don't like their
I don't like the
hulls.
hover tank hulls. But my partner is like, she will take the remaining hull.
Yeah.
And she'll take the turret of the Sakaran. And she'll be able to make herself an autocannon fucking Gladiator.
All right.
So I'm not wasting the plastic either. It's like the weapons off the Dreadnought here. They're going to O Mechanicum to Orcify.
Yep.
Because they are literally orc-looking weapons.
They might even turn them into engines.
Could do, actually.
I was thinking of doing an orc hover bike.
That could be done with some of the parts. Yeah, I can see that. So I need 21.
Snip, snip, snip. Snipsy, snip, snip, snip. Also, a great thing, if you're used to doing Gunpla, if you've not built Warhammer before, one of the great things about Warhammer, you have to paint them. Otherwise, it stays grey plastic. Which does mean, though, you don't have to be as tidy with nub marks. As long as they're flat to the plastic, it don't matter if you see them, because you're going to be spraying over them with a primer anyway.
And that's why I knife all mine.
I do have a mold line remover by GW, but I just don't use it often. I use a knife like V does.
I gave you an idea, ECN. I don't like the purple high V design. I don't know why, but I'll probably love it once I buy the Verkar. I prefer the blue myself of the real grade, darling. I prefer the blue myself of the real grade. I really do. The hovering is a give or take, exactly. I will stand by Gunpla UK because I got an email almost instantly since the AC kit I pre-ordered got delayed till next January. Yes, we will even tell you if something is not coming in for a delay. Well, yes, if you love the blue, just get the real grade. It's £50 standard. You'll save £5. Basically, you'll get free shipping with a discount code if you just want that kit.
It's not in
If you
stock
buy an
at the
RG
moment.
Zazabi with it, so let's say you buy the RG Hainu and the RG Zazabi, okay? That's £100. That's then free shipping included. You will save £10 with a discount code. However, you'll lose the free shipping because of it. But that means you can then buy yourself a panel liner pen. You can have a look at some tools maybe you want to get. As long as you spend over £99, free shipping is included. And we hold back to that. So even if once you use the discount, make sure you're still getting free shipping. Because you can save even more money, or you can get a free item on your order. See what I mean? It's just clever purchases, darling. Anyway, you say mech with your devilishly delicious expressionaryism.
So what?
I don't know. I was just calling him a smakehead.
RG High New isn't in stock yet, but I believe it's coming back.
I believe it's coming in next week as a restock. I believe.
It is a popular kit. I've built both of the car and the RG, and I do prefer the RG.
The only person I've met that preferred the MG was also a water slide lover.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's why you love it then, because you have to water slide it, or else it looks rubbish.
That's why I like the RG, because it looks pretty good.
It's all color coded, isn't it?
Yeah. Car's separated plastic, yeah.
If you want to really flash the cash, you can always request, Stephen, because we have a request service. You can always request for a Gundam-based titanium finish version. But that will cost you double.
Yeah.
They are £100 kits. You've been warned. If your nippers spring, help get yourself a pair of nippers, darling. We sell God Hands. That's where mine are from. I've got 2 pairs of God Hands. We sell standard Bandai Spirit nippers. Hell, we've got loads of stuff in. We've got loads of tools, lots of paint. Check out the store. Grab a visit, grab a walk around. Just a spine of an Exacto or a Door One does the trick without nicking. I couldn't find my bits box, but I know for a fact I got some Orc stuff laying around.
How small is your bits box?
Yes.
I've got like 3 or 4.
Tamiya is really good. Tamiya is really good for a bargain. It's your mid-range bargain stuff, Tamiya.
Yeah.
For tools, and I always recommend it if you don't want to take wallet damage.
The Spy is overpriced.
Well, that's why we do good prices on God Hands at Gunpla UK as well. The best nippers you can get.
And I also like buying stuff from Ray Studios, but they are expensive.
I like Ray Studios coloring stuff. I don't like Ray Studios nippers or anything.
I don't like the nippers, but I like the hand drill.
The hand drill. I need to actually buy the hand drill because I got the Display electronic drill thanks to a wonderful throne gifter. I also got the... Where's the pack? Where did I put it? I also got the drill bits.
Yeah.
The drill bits don't fit the electronic drill.
Really? I got...
The drill bits are designed for the hand drill, and they're not universal.
So, I got a Display electric hand drill. It's like a little electric screwdriver. I also got a cheap Chinese one, and they look exactly fucking the same.
They come out the same factory.
Yeah, except for my Chinese one's silver casing, and my Display one's red casing. But the Display one comes with a nice little tool for grinding and taking stuff out. But this one came with a tool set. Loads of bits for it.
Nice.
So
I do need to get some drill bits ordered. I'm going to have a look on eBay later.
I got tons lying around to do so
It's
much
getting
more
some that
making.
actually fit the fucking base of the electric one.
Yeah.
Hello, Karoo. How's the adorable and cute V today? I'm doing quite well. I'm joined by my wonderful friend O Mechanicum here, who is simultaneously building Warhammer and judging my titties, which I think is amazing.
I judge a lot of things. Like how you use your nippers.
Too busy judging my titties, yeah. But thank you, Karoo. I recently built the high-grade RX-78 Origin and Gunpla. Lovely kits. May I recommend you try a 2.0 real-grade RX-78 too?
Yes, definitely. One of my favourite kits.
Got one on the shelf if you want to see it. Very, very lovely kit.
Mine is in the cabinet. That's where it will stay. So I can't be asked to get it out of the cabinet. I've just put
I'll
the
tell you
shiny
now,
gun
though,
in
Mech,
there.
though, that real-grade Zazabi,
Yeah.
you know, the mechanical core, that's being sold.
All
It's
right.
going to be sold next week. I can't justify building it for the price when I've already got a side F on the side.
Yeah, true.
It was nice of you to get at me, though, darling. I do appreciate.
Thanks. Right, I'm not doing the armor yet. Leg armor can wait.
You built a HG heavy arms. Mechanicum. Dual barrel, clear color, high grade heavy arms. Please ask B on the break if she can look for me.
I'll see. See what she can do.
Otherwise, I'm going to keep forgetting. But it needs to be the dual barrel, not the single barrel.
I know what you mean.
You can't judge me, ECN. You're too chaotic and smelly. I know it's overly expensive for a reason, Des, but the side F was £100, and that's on the shelf fully decaled and completed. So I'm not going to build the core plated as well. If someone wants to buy it from me directly, I'll do you a deal. Trust me.
Very sexy. It's a very sexy kit.
However, it's going to Gunpla UK otherwise. It's going to be put up for sale for £260. If you want to match that offer or offer $250 and cover shipping, it's yours. But I might also, because I've realized I've got 2 Freedom 2.0s at the minute, and I might sell one.
Yeah.
Although I might just keep one for the future because it's actually very pretty.
Alright, so let's get the back of the torso. That was the wrong bit to glue, but AO.
I gave them chaotic, the spikes, or the warp energies, demons, was it? No, it's just the fact you smell like cheddar. You literally smell like cheddar.
I smell like my dog's feet.
Oh my god, dog paws, no.
Why do I end up gluing the wrong thing? It's been a while since I made a knight. Ended up gluing the wrong sides.
Well. I'm hearing excuses.
Good thing I've got this cement.
I'm mixing 40k with Elder Scrolls. And yeah, $250 at Gundam Base. That was the best price you're ever going to see that kit at, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's the best price you'll ever see that at, because in the UK, you're not getting anyone for less than that 260 mark. And that's if a person's feeling generous like me. With the import, it's easily £300.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's someone who's imported it.
Exactly.
That reminds me.
I've been going through my kits trying to decide what I want to keep and what I want to sell. Because what I'm doing is I'm selling them, and then I'm exchanging them for other kits. Like, I'm giving away a perfect grade next month, but I want to buy that perfect grade for myself as well. Still keeping it a secret, by the way. We are doing another perfect grade next month.
I was going to say your Heavy Gundam has arrived.
Oh, lovely.
Is it Heavy Gundam?
Well, I don't want to send it separately yet because...
Oh, don't worry. No, it won't be sent separately.
Because there was another... Wasn't there another kit I asked you to get? But
there is. I can't remember what it is at the moment off the top of my head.
I'll have to look back in the chat, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what it is. It's the full frontal... Oh, it's from Unicorn.
Oh, right.
God, come on. Gyaradoga. Full frontal Gyaradoga.
Gyaradoga, yeah.
It's the red one.
The red full Gyaradoga, yeah.
But I'm not paying. I'm not putting it on my throne for £150. Because as far as I'm aware and what I can see, it's just a Gyaradoga repainted with a couple of extra plates changed.
Yeah.
And I've been conned like that before with the Camper Schwer. And I will not be conned again. The only Char clone is actually Char. Exactly. Have you watched Alien Earth yet, Mechanic?
Nope.
You need to.
What I've read, it's not canon. So.
It is fucking canon.
No, not according to the writer.
The writer can suck a dick. It's fucking canon because it's canon because it's based from the books.
Yeah, but they said that books aren't canon. So.
Oh, it's such bullshit. They'll say anything isn't canon these days, though.
Yeah, that's
Fuck's
true.
sake.
Most of the Star Wars books aren't canon.
Oh, fucking shut up.
According to Disney.
Fucking Disney. Hello, Mary. How you doing, sweetie? Now V is mixing 40k with Elder Scrolls, am I? And like I said, darlings, don't be afraid to have O Mechanicum's stream up as well.
Here we go. Yeah, you'll find it on YouTube here and on Twitch and on Kick. If you're so inclined to watch Kick. I don't care if you do or not. It's just there for the head of it.
There we go. Now, as I said, this kit bash, I am indeed making a anti-infantry tank out of this because my hello, darling. The Kratos repulsor tank, or yeah, I'm just gonna call it the Kratos repulsor. That is anti-armor, anti-infantry. This is going to be full anti-infantry, but it's because this kit bash is designed for a unique purpose. This is going to be an anti-tyrannid tank. It'll actually be purpose-built to kill tyrannids.
Good luck to you.
By the bucket load.
They're not Terminids, I'll tell you that.
I call them tyrannids.
Should I paint my Castria red colour of Char Goguk? That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I've not seen a red one yet.
Hello, Ian the Miner. How you doing, babes? Good to see you.
Alright, now, how do I want this to face?
I don't know. Do you want it to have a face? Is it facing a certain direction?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Do I have it...
Has it got a biscuit base?
A buttery biscuit base. If I have it that way, I can make it look like it's walking. So, we'll just do that. I can't decide yet. I have built for legs. I have built for chassis or for torso. Now it's time to kit bash.
And for those of you that are pondering,
Let's get these on.
I am going to be starting to paint next month. So, because I only get one weekender or 1 week out of the month for Warhammer, the plan is that 1 month I will paint and 1 month I will build. So, next month I'm going to be painting. I'll have Mechanicum here on as a guest.
Yep.
I will hopefully have my friend Jotun on as a guest and Danny. They both want to come on as guests. I'm pretty sure Despina does. And it's also I get tips and tricks on how to paint, and we can share them with you. Because I haven't painted for bygone fucking 17 years. Not properly, anyway. Star Wars books that aren't canon used to be canon until Disney took over. Well, that's because Disney is dumb.
It's like people complain about Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds is fucking fantastic. They can shut up.
I know, I watched some of it. I haven't watched it all yet, but I watched some of it and I liked it. I don't get why
I
people...
admit right now, I fucking love Strange New Worlds.
I don't know why people are so against like for new stuff like Discovery and that. I enjoyed Discovery.
Discovery's plotline was a bit dumb.
It was, yeah. I'm not going to deny that.
But the graphics and everything, I didn't like the ship design, but it grew on me. It grew on me a little bit. But like, to have something against Strange New Worlds, all Strange New Worlds is modernized TOS.
Yeah, but with Captain Pike instead.
Exactly. It's just modernized TOS with Pike. It's so fucking stupid to hate on it. It really is.
I've watched every single series of Star Trek there is.
I'd say Freudian slip there, Darren.
Yeah, Freudian slip. But yeah, I've watched it all from TOS to Strange New Worlds. I watched all the movies. I even watched all the cartoons. There was a TOS cartoon. And yeah, in comparison, TOS is dog shit compared to like New Generation and Strange New Worlds and stuff like that.
Voyager is still one of the best ones of all time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Voyager is definitely one of the best ones.
But then again, you've got people who hated on Enterprise.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Well,
hated
you
on
haven't got shields and you haven't got like very advanced weapons. I'm like,
because it's the fucking beginning.
It's the NX01. The NX01, you fool.
The first
it's basically
Warp
got
5.
a hot rod engine in it.
Yeah. It's the first Warp 5.
The thing couldn't even reach
ship.
Warp 9. It couldn't go past Warp 6, could it, if I remember right?
Warp 5 was
Warp
its
5 made it
original
shuffle
maximum. But they did modify it over the seasons to go faster.
It cooked it a bit. Fair enough.
And it had some good storylines. It was slow to start. Said I use house paint for model kit. That's not a bad thing, using house paints. If it's the only thing you can get hold of. I'm not against it. I've used all sorts of paints for my stuff.
You still need to finish Deathwing one of these days. Got stuck in the cockpit level. Oh my goodness. The ZZ Burkhardt. Oh, another one for you, Mechanicum, but this is for the future, because I'm pretty sure you're going to get one too.
All right.
The double Zeta with the cannon.
Oh, you mean for full armor?
Yeah, but I prefer the full armor over the experimental Phas.
Yeah.
So if you, I'm pretty sure I know you're going to get one because you've been eyeballing it. I can tell. You know what to do. I'm going to want one as well. I'd rather get that over the Phas.
Yeah. Oops. Got so many things to glue. Glue there, glue there, glue there, glue there, glue all over here. Hey.
It all sounds like complaints today.
I need this shoulder ring on, so I'm going to attach some quad cannons to it.
Go twin Gatler cannons. Gotta love it.
Twin link Gattlers. It is a Blood Angel specialty.
I did ask you a question. I don't think I read the answer about your bloody, because you got your box set, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was asking if you were building the Terminators in it, because I can't remember if it said you were or weren't.
Nope, I'm not going to be building them.
Well, if you don't want them, I'll take them.
Yeah, sure. Because, rest of the models I'm just going to sell. Except for the characters, I'm going to build, paint, and sell.
No, sell them. Because you'll get an easy, 25, 30 quid for them.
Well, considering a set of 4 is 60 quid.
Are they? I saw them up for 30.
I think they're like that. Something stupid. A lot of it is a lot of stupid prices.
Point is, make some money back, darling.
Silver Scratch says, I made my own paints and basing compounds. Now I'm working on a line of 36 different color washes. That is awesome.
Winning.
That is awesome, Silver. I would like to know more. Because I'm very into mixing my own paints. I want to have a cool burn effect. Could I use microwave to create burn effect?
You could use a microwave.
You'd probably melt the whole piece. The best way to do it, in my opinion, if you want to do like a melted burn effect on models, is a lighter. Because it's a bit more controlled. Or
these down because I've got some health marks.
Or you could use a lighter and a pin, or a knitting needle, or something like that. Something metal, like a screwdriver. Just heat up the screwdriver and just into the model.
See, I don't mind the white and grey of the Faz. My problem is that there is an option where you can keep colour on it.
Mm.
So I'd rather have the full armour double Zeta.
Yeah. I've got a new video coming out, hopefully tomorrow, if I edit it in time.
Yes, Mechanicum has a YouTube channel, everyone. Make sure you check it out.
Yep. So I'm also
Same
streaming.
name on YouTube.
Yep. And it's just a tier list because I couldn't do anything else because I'm injured. Shouldn't really be doing this, but hey, oh.
Poor thing, injured.
Yeah. I pulled my shoulder. To rotate the cuff is buggered. But yeah. It's just a tier list of some Gundam suits from the animated series. I thought, at least it's something to put out.
Hold on, I've noticed a problem.
What, that you're using a Primaris tank?
No, it's it can't go down fully. There's that gapping there, and I didn't recognize that before.
Okay. Go on.
So I've got to see if I can I jury rig something here? That's not going to go into place. This is going to cause me a problem.
And cause you a problem.
Let me see about this turret here. Let's have a look.
I'm a professional miniature painter. Right now, I build world eaters. That's pretty cool. Well, I wish I was a professional model maker. I only do it part-time.
Wow! I don't think this is actually going to go down on the spot.
Who followed? Hashina, thank you for the follow.
We have to try something a bit different. What's happened here? Is it because this is elevated? It is. It's got an elevator on that.
Time to go down. I want my kit damaged inside. Should I let it be suffering agony and pain, being in deep state of depression? I have 100 questions of play with model kit. Again, if you want it just on the inside, yeah, just use a lighter and something metal. It's going to be a lot easier and easier to control than a microwave. I use lighters a lot.
Well, officially, I don't think this is actually going to fit.
Like you could also
because of the block shape. The thing I could do is
Do I have to come over there with a fucking knife?
I could come over here with a knife. I could take the top of this off.
Yeah.
And then I've got this extra plate. I've got this extra plate to lift with. The problem is still going to be I'm then ruining the turret for the other tank, so my partner won't get another tank out of it.
Well, so show me the underside of a turret again. Why can't you put that on?
Because when you put it in, it can't sink down enough and you get this horrible gapping there.
Let me see. Yeah, I see that gap. Do you not have anything to fill it with other than the ring? Like, do you have like any other parts that are like that thin, or you can cut down to be that thin? They can just wedge in there and glue in. Because that's what I do. I'd probably just get some plastic card, cut it into shape, and glue it in. That's what I would have done.
probably could. Let me have a quick and R about it. I can fit it. The only other problem is it's going to be a very low tank as well.
Well, that's not an issue.
That's not really an issue, no.
It's a low tank anyway.
It just means it's going to be a little speedster that can kill, well, Xenos. We are also overdue for a break as well, so I'm going to get to have a little think about that.
That's a good idea. I'll be going on a break as well because I've got to feed the animals. So, we
Right,
both...
everyone. Go ahead, Nick.
We'll see you in a bit. Get up, to have a walk around, get a drink, have a snack.
Yes, darlings. As Mechanicum says, make sure you have that walk around. It's good for your blood flow. Snack if you want one, drink if you need one. We'll be back after these messages, and of course, ada ada, woo woo, ah woo. Back in a few, lovelies. We
See you
love
gets in a
you.
bit. I am back.
Welcome back, Mechanicum, darling.
Hope everyone's alright. Hope everyone didn't get too bored while I was away.
Oh my god, cheap viewers.
Yeah, I got rid of it. Like Scratch Bills, check out my channel for custom Nurgle Serratus Knight. Alright, Silver.
But yes, I do have a little treat to show everyone. I noticed it on my Twitter earlier before I started streaming. It's a wonderful gift, and it's something we can enjoy next week when we start the Osiris. As long as, you know, it gets delivered in a timely manner. I'll show you in just a second. So, Princess, are you nearly done? Are you a happy little fluff ball? Yeah? Yeah, she's quite happy. She's good. She's good. Right, everyone. So, the treat I've got to show you is on my Twitter. So, give me a moment. Let's go to browser.
Oh, fuck.
So, I noticed on eBay earlier today that they actually had some boxes of new Type Rising for, well, it wasn't too bad over retail. It was only like £20 over retail cost. So I threw one on the throne. And my darling Gwen decided, you know what? I think you deserve one for being a good streamer this week. I was like, what? And, yeah, she went and bought the entire box. So, thank you very much to Gwen. Next week, we get to open up a box of Gundam New Type Rising. I am very grateful. What I'm going to be doing as well is, any extra cards I get from this box that I already have, I'm going to put aside and we're going to give them to Despina, who literally just speaks up right now. Yes, honey, we get any special polls that I already have, instead of me putting them aside for trade, we're going to put them aside for you.
Because you're special.
Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I get like the special Gundam card pull, the resource card again, or anything like that. If it's a copy, you get it, honey. You get the copy. Oh, Karoo, thank you. What on earth? Karoo, you didn't have to buy me the USB station. Thank you. Oh, that means I can get my arms back to working again. That means I get the arms back to working again. Yeah, thank you, honey. Oh, let me get these tickets down. I need to put these tickets down. I do. Give me a moment.
That one.
Now, Gwen has also donated her tickets. And I'm not hiding it, by the way. I do keep an actual live log, you see? I keep a live log. Anyway. And Gwen has said that she's going to donate half her tickets to Despina, and the other half are going to Kin. So the box is worth, let me just do math. The box is worth 100 and... No, it's not 100. Hold on, let me think. 20, 22, 24. It's worth 26 tickets, so 13 will go to Despina, and 13 will go to Kincaid. And she did that because she wanted Des to have a few more tickets to bump her up to 18. And Kincaid is now got... Where's Kincaid at? Where is she?
Oop.
Kincaid is at... Well, makes no difference, 100 tickets.
Watch me win with my one.
like I say, you never know what's going to happen on that wheel of names. You got people like Hyde the Glowing One with 20, Karoo. You got 9, but you've just added another 10, so that's 19. We'll just round you up to 20, actually, because you're always generous and kind. We've got Despina with 18. Loads of people with like 4 or 5. Got Goldie with 16. Korg with 25. Fuzzy Naga's got 3. And so on and so forth. Like I say, I always keep a live track, darlings. I always keep a live track. So there you go, Des. You've got a higher chance of winning the PGX here, just like Kincaid and others. But a higher chance does not mean you're going to win. Anyone can win that PGX here. And remember, if you don't win, don't be sad. Because someone in the community won it who's active. Because only active members get to be on the giveaway list. And I'm doing another perfect grade next month too. If I can keep affording it, I'm going to do perfect grades till the end of the year. If I can afford it. Otherwise, you'll get very nice P-Bandis. Yes, Cisco, this boost box has been bought and paid for. Hopefully, Throne doesn't give us any issues. Hopefully.
Question number 3. Should I put my model kit into a therapy in acid? Is it a question of its own existence and what its purpose for? I don't know. Whether it affect because it would harm itself.
I will keep an eye on that box order to make sure it goes through. Make sure everything's good.
Whether it affect.
But yes, Karoo, come here, Karoo. Thank you, honey, for your wonderful donation. That hub will mean I can have my arms back working, and it'll hopefully stop the short circuiting I've been having with some of my electronics, because the problem was and is I put a USB 3.0 extension board in my motherboard, and one of the ports is already faulty, and it's causing a problem with the other ones. So I was told to use an external hub instead and put it into a reliable USB 3.0.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Karoo. You are an absolute sweetheart. Owe you kisses, mwah, and I owe you cuddles.
So,
thank you.
to V's predicament, I would suggest an external USB hub that kept next to a 3.1 USB that is externally powered.
That's what we've ordered off Throne just now.
That's what I mean. So that means you won't have any power problems. Right, I've done the show.
I could probably squeeze a strip in here somehow.
Yeah, even if you just use part of the runner.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just use a straight part of the runner, cut it off, squeeze it in there, glue it in, done. Right. For now, that is what I need from the night. What I need to do next is find parts from the Gorkanaut and see what I want to use from that to help build this. So, of course, it's going to have an orky face. I can't just have a standard knight head. So I have to build an orky face for it. Let's see, how do they build the claw? The claw.
And tomorrow, darlings, usual streaming applies, so we will be doing VR chat tomorrow. And then we'll be finishing off with Warhammer on Monday.
Do I go with?
I'm ahead of Star getting ready. Mouse, please know you are wonderful, loved, and fantastic, honey.
Interesting.
And I hope you have a good evening.
Which arm should I make it the claw arm?
I thought you would have gone with the chainsaw thing it has.
I can still do that. Have an underslung chainsaw on for cannon.
Right, let's see if we can get this little part in here.
It is a dilemma.
Because that could do the job. That could do the job indeed.
Also, the question is, do I want to use that claw? It wouldn't be orky if I didn't. I'm definitely using the main gun. I'm going to modify
File.
Knight's arms for that. Yeah, I'll use this arm of the orc. Then I'll use that shoulder joint and gun for the guns. Right. Okay, so that's decided that part. Let's start cutting shit out.
Just cut it out.
Cut it out. Dog's
It's a
gonna
little
get
bit
slapped.
elevated, and I've left a bloody gap. Should have measured it properly. It is something I can fix. So we will go ahead. I mean, I can leave a gap there because you're only going to notice if you actually look. What is, I'll take this part away. Now, is that something I can take away? Let me have a look. Because there might be something in the turret mounting here that I've not checked. I mean, the autocannon mount isn't bad. It's the fact I wanted the twin Gattlers.
Yeah.
May need to release my trackball mouse. Oh my god, you've got a trackball mouse, Karoo?
Jesus.
That's actually pretty cool. Can also donate any and all my tickets to Despina. Do you wish to do that, Rose? People can move their tickets around. You can assign them. I do allow that.
As long as you let V know.
If you for sure want to assign tickets to Despina, you can.
Just throw those tickets away.
The only time I don't allow an exchange is if it's your sub ticket. Your sub ticket is assigned to you. Otherwise, it calls me all manner of heck when I come to load the wheel up. I believe yes, your microphone's always good as well.
Yeah, it's not a bad microphone. I use Rode.
The roads as well. I think Despina might be sat there just thinking, why are people being nice to me? Oh. Now that definitely is not going to mount there. Absolutely not.
That's what she said.
But I want to mount it. My goodness.
Oops.
No, that is definitely not going to mount. It's going to fight me on everything if I try to do that. I'd like to assign my tickets to Despina. I want to help get nice things and bring joy to friends. Okay then, darling. I will rotate your tickets to Despina when she is available to confirm that she wants them.
If not, they can go to Nick.
Lol.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while. Well, the way he's got to.
He's hiding in a box or something like normal. Fair tracks. Track armor, that's what I'll use these for.
That's not a bad idea.
Just looking if there's any parts I can utilize in this. Yeah, my brain's gone into, can I use this mode?
Well, I think the problem here may be back pain causing a stable mental state.
take that one away there. Well, thank you, darling. I'm glad you like my open hoodie. It's one of my favorites.
I'm sure it's a lot of people's favorites too.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? What are you trying to say, Mr. Judgment to the Boober?
I'm just saying, people like fashion.
Oh, thank you. Like I say, once Des comes back, we'll confirm the ticket transfer and then it'll all be good. There it is. I'm gonna need the other one. I need my thick one. Oh.
Yeah, so for those who are watching or are new to seeing me, I don't normally stream on Saturdays. I've only just restarted streaming, and I stream on Mondays. It's just because this week I didn't get to stream Monday because I was ill, so I thought I'd join V here doing Warhammer because it's where I started everything. But yeah, you normally catch me on a Monday at 8 o'clock on YouTube, Twitch, and that. But if you want to hear me more, some of you do, you can catch me on my YouTube channel where I wax lyrical about mobile suits from the given universes, as well as Gunpla reviews. And a little bit of gaming here or there.
Do that, and then...
I'm thinking, should I use a kitchen knife to remove nub mark from model kit? You could do that, actually. I'm using a scalpel. I've always used a scalpel. But you could use a kitchen knife. In fact, I also got a Stanley works. I've also got, which is for GW official mold line remover, which is basically just a flat bit of metal with sharp edges. So
if it works, it works.
it does, yeah. I've used industrial sandpaper before from the local DIY store, you know.
Right, if I sand down that edge piece there, if I sand down at an angle, it'll actually fit in as a bar. It'll go in. It'll do the job.
All right. See, this is the beauty of Kitbashing. It's not just sticking things together and hope it goes. It's figuring out how to make something look the way you want it to look. And I find it easier to do that with Warhammer kits than I do with Gunpla kits.
That's what I said the other day, wasn't it, chat? I just find it a lot easier to do it with Warhammer.
So this is going to be on for right arm here. So I've got to figure out now how I'm going to attach this to this. The best way to do that is to chop this bit off. So you know I've built this bit. The best thing to me to do now is to chop off these joints here. And I can do that with my handy dandy little drill.
Just picking this component. Hello, John. Just want to stop by for a second, say hi and all that. Might have a question to ask though about the mat. Is that like a hobby mat? Doesn't it work also as a keyboard and mouse mat? This is a giant desk mat, darling. It's a desk mat.
You can use it as a hobby mat if you really want.
Yeah. Okay, nearly there. Just need to push out a bit more this side.
If you're wondering what I'm doing on V's channel, I am sawing apart. with a little electric screwdriver and the saw blade.
Gonna go in nice and smooth. Come on.
Because I'm quite willing to just rip things apart to make a kit work. I don't care how much a kit is worth.
There we go.
Because I'm a madman. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so I'll cut that bit off, which I can use for something later on if I really want to. And what I'll do now is I'll just shave all this extra bit off.
Say, once the paint goes over it, it won't have any other issues. It'll just be sealed up then.
Yeah, that's it. Also, when you're doing something like this with a tool like this, make sure you have glasses or something on. For real, in real life, I'm the only dude on this entire hobby world using an entry nipper poster cutter and a kitchen knife to custom a Gunpla model kit. There was this one lad, I think you might remember him, that would come into my stream and boast about building Gunpla with just his fingers. No nub removal or anything like that.
Yeah, I remember that. Long time ago. What a maniac.
I think it was just a kid, but he wouldn't even use any knives or anything like that. And he really, he really loved his third-party stuff.
And there we go. We've modified it. So what it means is now, when we put this in, there you go. Now the turret's not going to move on this. It's going to lose its maneuverability. It's going to be set in place.
It's not a bad thing, really. At the end of the day, these are models that are being on display. They don't need to move. Even on even on tabletop, they don't really need to move. A lot of the other models don't, so it just makes it a bit more immersive if you like doing that kind of thing, where you like moving the turret to the direction you're shooting, kind of thing. Me, I couldn't give two shits. The only reason why I have parts that move is if I want to be able to take it apart for storage or travel. Like the knight's arms on this, I will be able to remove because I want to be able to take it apart if I sell it and ship it easier.
So, well, that's the first time I've fully modified one of these kits.
Yep, and trust me, it's scary at first. With all kit bashing, it's very scary when you're first looking at a model. You wanting to modify it, and you think you're going to ruin it because you've chopped something. I used to be that maniac who just straight built with bare hand. No pain, no gain. After those years of finger injuries, I've a lesson that I need just a tool. And I don't blame people if they can't afford it, and they can just afford the kit. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough, It's always been my stance as well on third parties. If you can't actually afford an actual kit, but you can afford a third party, it's not going to be as good as the actual kit. As I've proven multiple times with a lot of third parties I've built, That is a
Yeah.
Gorkanaut you see there, Gear Gits mech shop. Gear Guts. Yeah, this is a Gorkanaut. This is a Night Ruiner, and they're going to make love and become one. As well as, I'm going to include this quad launcher. So I'm using these guns as well. These are going to be shoulder mounted.
Yeah. I'm actually quite proud of that because now I can modify onto this as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it to magnetize that few major joints, weapons, carapace, waist. Yeah, I made a Chaos Iron Warriors Knight where you could take the top off because it had batteries in.
Nice.
So yeah,
I built like that when I was like 13. Some people just don't want to use nippers, I guess.
yeah. Well, like I said, you can't afford them because they're not cheap. In some countries, even cheap ones are not cheap.
At the end of the day, darlings, we have one important thing we say about Gunpla, Warhammer. It doesn't matter as long as it's a hobby you build. Don't care if you make RC cars, for Christ's sake. We always have the same opinion. You bought it, you do it your way.
That's it. There's no right or wrong way, really.
You do it the way you want to. And then post the finished results on the FED Discord. So
Yeah, join
I
our
can praise
Discord.
it and be like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Puh. I'm getting bits
Me and
of
Mechanicum
plastic.
have the same Discord if you didn't already know.
Yeah. Mainly run by V. I'm just in there now and then.
You just cut your internet?
What?
You went quiet all of a sudden. I thought, have you just drilled your internet line or something? Jesus.
No, I just said I'm in there now and then.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. This is going to be a speedy little killing machine.
Remember my first kit bash being my jump pack captain. Even gave him a new Economic blade later on. Still has the same body, but a bunch of spare parts added. Yeah. But even now, I have proper build tools. I still prefer using some primitive like fingers to remove parts from runners, or use teeth for putting hard bits together. I still do that now.
Sometimes you have fun, yeah. Sometimes you want to have a giggle.
So with all the tools I have laid out ahead of me, like I move my webcam a bit, you can see all my tools. These are my paintbrushes. This is just all the paintbrushes I have.
Goodness.
Yeah. You know, I've got a bunch of tools sat next to me right here, over here. I've got an entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 12 drawers full of paints. Just paints.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, even then, I still go back to the basics using my teeth. Or my fingers. I used to do so much kit bashing, but I got into 3D printing and really shifted over heavily for my greenskins. I have a 3D printer, and I've been 3D printing since 2013. And yeah, I do like being able to just design bits myself on it. You know, you just design it yourself and all that. However, I don't like working with the resin. I don't like cutting it. I don't like trying to glue it together. It's not as bad as Forge World resin or Citadel Finecast. That is dog shit. But something about working with resin just doesn't agree with me. And I prefer working with plastic and metal.
That is dog shit. Said by O Mechanicum. What a legend.
So yeah. I see the attraction. I 3D print miniatures for a company, and I sell them. What's the company? Ronin Arts Workshop. If you ever known them, they do a lot of pin-up girls from fantasy and real. Recently,
I need to have a word with your company, see if they can do a pin-up of me with my 3D model.
They do commissions. The artist is Hector Sculpts on Twitter. Talk to him. So this, if you're familiar with Twitter and all that, the original artwork of this character was done by Sergeant Lonely on Twitter, and they do a lot of pin-up stuff, Warhammer related pin-up stuff. This is meant to be a Thousand Suns sorceress. I've got her in full armor. You can have her butt naked if you wanted to. I can sell the 3D print of that. But yeah. So it's attraction to 3D printing. I've just got a new FDM printer for Centauri Carbon. I'm having fun with that. I just printed a life-size bolt pistol. So.
Hell yeah.
I 3D print using PLA, not resin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. If you use to clippers 3D print resin, I get, since it acts differently than casted resins. It will shatter rather than cuts. So you're trying to use it for some same process. I get it just won't work the same. Exactly. 3D printing gas brought on a golden age of custom and niche models. It did. You're right, Fish.
I'm going to be honest. This has turned into a little bit more of a challenge than the Kratos, but I'm enjoying the challenge. The challenge is indeed enjoyable.
Yes. Right, now I need 1, 2, 6. Yes. But yeah, FDM printing filaments. So filaments are a lot easier to work with than resins. And 3D printing stuff in filament, yeah, I'm all for. The only issue with that is just resin's a lot better for detail and miniature stuff because of, you know, how little print lines you see. I print with resin at 0.02 millimeters, whereas with FDM I have to print at 0.02. So it's 0.002 and 0.02. So yeah, I can go down an extra micron compared to in resin than I can do in FDM.
With a 0.0002.
Yeah. I've also designed over 1,000 kits of green skins proxy, so I might be biased at this point. Well, to be fair, recently I had a hit tweet about my replacement polycaps for HG Gundam. And that blew up all of a sudden. And that's, I've designed replacement parts for 3D printing. So I've got some parts here right now that I'm doing for fly on the wall, where I am recreating when I can, because my shoulder won't let me use a mouse. But I recreate model parts in resin to replace parts that are missing from kits in there. I've done it for Transformers, I've done it for Gunpla, I've done it for Warhammer. Let back to psychopath questioning. Should I let my Gunpla sit for 5 hours in Fortnite rank? To smoke some kid or let to build my own unfinished Gunpla. Fortnite, do it.
I know someone who made an orc-themed Megazord, but they recently got hit by a cease and desist by GW.
Yeah.
So the model is no longer up anymore. Yeah, GW is very anal.
They're very protective of their IP, especially if you're selling it. Not so much if you're doing it for free. But then again, they took down a load of cosplay stuff, didn't they, recently? Because
they did.
Joy Toy, for Japanese companies who've been making their 1/18th scale figure range, has made a life-size Primaris helmet. I've pre-ordered one because I want to see what it's like and see if it's any better than something I can make myself. Because, you know, if you all know, there's a YouTuber, can't remember its name now, who do cosplay stuff, and they had to take down all their Space Marine stuff because of it, which is a bummer. But anyway.
That is a bummer.
So yeah, so it is a pain. But the only reason why I don't think I've got a cease and desist is because a lot of my stuff is either too obscure, like a proxy, or I don't charge for it. Like the HG replacement polycaps, I don't charge for them. People can take that file, download it. They can even take that file and sell their own versions of the parts. They can print them out and sell the prints. They can do that if they want. I don't stop them doing that.
That's because you're awesome. Right, building the back end of the turret. I'm really happy I'm doing this as well. Just building a little speed demon tank.
That's it.
I'm gonna have to give this a custom name. It's not just gonna be the Sakaran Gladiator anymore. It's gonna have to have a custom name.
So we did back in the day when I was like probably 12, 13. We did a thing called Pit My Ride competition in 40k.
Oh, baby.
And of course, me being me, when I was a kid, I did a Land Raider. So I pimped out a Land Raider.
Thank you. Actually, I've got this on the side. The Proteus Land Raider. And a raid, apparently. Jesus.
And an Orc War.
Hi, Danny. How you doing, baby girl? Fuck yeah, let's go. How's my favorite burb girl? How are you, hon?
So
Hey. You caught me doing a custom kit bash, now with custom made parts. Ooh, that's really welded in nicely, that bar. That's going quite hard.
So I was saying is, I put a spoiler on a Land Raider. I lit it up. It had a speaker system built into it. Did the whole 9 yards. So I was going to suggest, why not put a spoiler on it?
I might do at this point. We'll see. It's technically got a spoiler type design on the back of the turret, but welcome in, Danny. What you been up to, sweetheart? For those of you that just come in, hello. My name is V. It's short for Vanette, aka Starwind. How are you doing, darlings? And we are building Warhammer today. We're kit bashing a tank together. We'd like to do a lot of Warhammer for a week out of a month. Most of the time I build Gunpla. It's a cozy place to be. If you like what you see, why don't you consider clicking the follow, getting cozy, getting comfy, hanging out with us. And today I've also got O Mechanicum with us, who is my little orky friend here. Also streaming over on Twitch and all the other ones. He's usually a YouTuber, but we're just helping to give his channel a little a bit of juice.
Because I've been away for a year.
And he's also building with us today. Yeah.
I haven't streamed for a year. Right.
Painted a salamander for fun and practice since tomorrow. I am painting a Zaku. Let's go. Good
Nice.
girl. Fucking love it.
Should have thrown my Z-Gok into a fish tank because you know it's designed for aquatic missions.
If you want the aquatic Zegok, that's the blue one.
Also put a Gok in there too.
You want my Gok?
Gok. That's something I need to do a video on. Is marine type
My
mobile
Gok?
suits, not your Gok.
I was gonna say, what are you doing a video on my Gok for? What's wrong with you?
Now, marine type mobile suits. You don't
Yes,
see many
you'll
videos of
want-
marine types.
Yeah, you want Bandit Flower for that from Thunderbolt.
Because, you know, I've missed a few. When I did my Zaku 2 video, I missed for Zaku 2 marine type.
You silly.
There was one. I've got some of the most obscure Zakus in that video, except for the marine type, for some weird reason. So I should do just a marine.
You could do a straight marine video, yeah.
Yeah, because there's
marine types
loads
you can work with.
in the UC universe. Because most of my Let's Talk videos have been based in the UC universe. I've done one of the Age one, and some other guns from other universes, but it's mainly been UC.
Technically, Wing Zero and Death Side for aquatic suits. Because of the time they've spent underwater.
Yeah, true. Not by choice.
Although you've got the Pisces and Aries and Gundam Wing for that.
Because then that would lead on to, like, I could also do... Well, I'll do one just for UC, then I might do one for the obscure universes. Because you do have other aquatic mobile suits in other universes. Like, there is a Z-Gok in Seed. Seed Freedom, in fact.
Yes.
But in Mobile Fighter G Gundam, there are tons of Marine Gundam in that. There's one that has is lower half of a body as a boat. I think that's a Neo-Norwegian one.
That's a pretty cool.
And then there's one, I think Neo Finland is a fish. So it's like,
Literally a fish.
maybe I should just do weird and wacky Gundam video.
You know what? For the rear of a turret, that's a pretty nice
It's a nice
bunch
turret.
of communication equipment.
Yeah. Ring Tight Zaku is one of the coolest ones. Yeah, it is, and I forgot it. Thick
Can't
hard
believe I got
cock.
it.
I was looking through my tool drawer and I found a 40k model I forgot I had. It was a Liberian model they gave out at official Warhammer stores a while back. Oh, right. That's the limited edition, those are. Because every year there is a new model. There's one fantasy, one Warhammer 40k. And therefore for store's birthday. So every store that has a birthday will be selling that one model. And then for next year, they no longer sell that one. So yeah. Should I throw Gundam Wing Zero from 20th floor of a building to test it? Can fly. I still have 99 more questions. I'll tell
Your
you.
questions are welcome, darling.
Yeah, definitely. Even when they're this crazy. I love them.
Femi, I'm glad you're cozy, honey. You adorable little scamp.
I think I know someone you might actually like is Ty Cade. He actually punches his Gunpla to see how
If
strong
Femi
it
ever
is.
punched his way into here and came talking.
True. It wasn't a sale, it was literally a free model just to get people. Oh, all right. So it's one of those ones. Because normally, when you go into a GW store, they get you to paint one of these models. Which is so you build it, you paint it. It's like a free half-hour lesson. You get in building and painting Warhammer models, and you get a free miniature. You can either have a Primaris Space Marine or a Stormcast Internal. And they've done that for decades now, because I used to do it a lot when I worked for them. Where you new people to the hobby, you sit them down, you get them to build a model, you get them to paint. It takes about half hour just to introduce them into it.
Okay, so far, that's actually looking pretty good. For a speedster tank that's anti-personnel,
Hey, fat guy.
I'm actually enjoying this so far, I really am.
It looks really sleek.
It does. This thing's gonna be fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be designed to charge at the enemy, unload fucking... I'm gonna have like a missile launcher on top. I'm gonna put a Hunter Seeker on there. It's got a heavy bolter in there. It's got the Gattlers. When it's in the enemy hordes and running through them, it's gonna have a cowcatcher on the front. We're gonna roll them the fuck over.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have flamers as well. Pure napalm flamers.
Go for it.
We're
man.
gonna hurt them and then run away. We're gonna run the fuck away with our twin V8 engine, or whatever we're gonna call it. The W16 quad turbo.
Yeah.
Something silly.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice to meet you, that fat guy. Hello. Yes, you got rated in with my lovely friend Danny. Lovely to meet you, darling. And yes, holy titty sprinkles, Batman. Them some titties, right? First thing people notice about me is my good looks.
Yes. Good looks. When I went into a GW store
your face.
and asked for a free lesson to teach my ex-fiance for ropes, the guy kicked us out in 10 minutes. What? No. It should take 30 minutes. He doesn't know how to sell Warhammer then, does he? Twat.
Bet he was fired the next week.
You should see they are fucking GW for their standards are like they put their staff through so much shit. It's why I quit.
I'm just having a quick look at the options, because there's going to be parts of this I can steal. I know there
Oh,
is.
it definitely is. Should detonate my MG Sandrock with a dynamite, like in the anime. You could crush the Sandrock under a car wheel. I hate that damn mobile suit. I do not like the Sandrock.
Why do you hate Sandrock?
It is the most, just like the Gundam boat and the Spiegel Gundam from Mobile Fighter G Gundam. They're useless. They're pointless. It is pointless. The Sandrock.
Look here. Sandrock is more useful than Shenlong.
No. I will fight you.
I will fight you on this. Yeah, I'll fight you. Sandrock is more useful because the pilot gives a shit for a start.
No, the pilot's a nepo baby. What are you on about?
Fucking right. Okay, look here, right.
So the pilot of a Sandrock
Buffet
is a
bitch.
prince.
Yeah, and he
A
fights.
Middle Eastern prince who
And he
pilots
fights.
a Gundam, and the only key feature of this Gundam is that it has 2 giant curved swords. That's it. At least with the Shenlong, it has a snake arm.
He's got 2 Mac 10s. He's got 2 Mac 10s.
That's it. And woo, he has hard rounds compared to the other Gundam, the heavy arms, the Death Scythe, the wing. Even
Yeah, there you go. It has a cloak and it looks cool.
no, it doesn't have a cloak. The original one, first one, don't. Endless Wolf's one does.
Look, you're getting endless tears right now. Bit of a frozen teardrop down your tree, can't you?
I am telling you, the Sandrock is dog end.
I have never seen you tilted so quickly as mentioning Sandrock. Jesus.
Heavy arms is, other than Death Scythe looks cool. He has a giant laser scythe. At least he has a laser weapon. And you know, heavy arms, he has a wall of lead, not just 2 Mac 10s. He has a wall of lead.
You know I'm not going to say anything against heavy arms.
And the wing is a wing. You know, it's for wing. Even the Epion's better. See? Even Jotunheart agrees.
Epion is best. Torgeese is fantastic.
Yeah, Torgeese is one of the better mobile suits in that. I like for Leo as well. The Leo is one of my favourite mobile suits for grunts.
I love the Torgeese so much that you all remember when I built the perfect raid, yeah? That's why I was so upset. Because the inner frame was that grey, mucky, green, horrible colour. If that inner frame had been gunmetal or black, I wouldn't have given that kit to Gunpla UK to have on display. It would have stayed with me. But it's because they gave it such a disgusting coloured inner frame. That's what annoyed me. Genuine annoyance that day. Oh wait, I've got other stuff I can put on the turret, isn't there? There's the flares. Yes, the flares. That's what we're forgetting.
Yeah, Wing and Epion are the 2 Transformers. Wing turns into a bird. Epion turns into a 2-headed dragon.
I am absolutely putting some flares on this tank. Actually, flares on smoke rounds. Yes.
The thing
this
is,
tank is now built for purpose. Sorry, go ahead. I'm just excited.
the thing is, with the Epion has a 0 suit system. And for standard Wing don't, but the Wing 0 does. The fact is as well, you got us yourself
thank you, fat guy.
So for Wing, fun fact, for Wing 0 wasn't made for Hero. It was made for the Prince who pilots the Sandrock. Even the Prince himself doesn't like his own Gundam. He has to use someone else's.
You're so spiteful over this. It's so refreshing to hear you being spiteful.
You know I'm right.
You know, if I tell you you're right and pat your head, will you be happy? There you go, Mac. You're right, honey. You're right.
Yeah, I also go over it in my new video as well. How much I hate that Gundam. But to be fair, yeah, wait a minute. Epion has dragon slippers. Yeah. I have 2 Gundams I've got to build, but I'm afraid for some reason. Why are you afraid, fat guy? Right there, Dragon J. Yeah.
Dragon J.
The only Gundam, there are a few Gundam I do not like. Sandrock is, I don't like it, but don't really hate it at the end of the day. I'm still going to build one. The one Gundam I do really hate is the Atlas Gundam. From Thunder.
Okay. Okay. So, thankfully, Gundam Models is not sat in the audience right now. But why do you hate the Atlas so much?
It looks like a toddler built it.
Admittedly, I have to agree.
It looks like a Disney Gundam. It's so round. in all the wrong places.
Especially after we have the full armor from Thunderbolt.
Yeah, exactly. We've got the full armor RX 782, which is bigger than the normal full armor 782. There's 2 full armors. And it has those stupid skids. But to be fair,
It's true.
I think Atlas has only seen it in the manga. It's not actually seen in an anime, as far as I know of.
No, well, you've got the movie.
Yeah, but
That's it. That's what it is in Bandit Flower.
yeah. I don't think-
Sandrock is just look. I'll go in agreement, okay? Sandrock and Shenlong are dull.
Yeah.
Compared to Death Scythe, Heavy Arms, and Wing.
Yeah, you think about it.
And even the original Torgeese with its Dober gun was still cooler.
All these cool mobile suits in this anime, they give you the Sandrock. Even his name sounds dull.
Sandcock. I mean, the Shenlong I've always disliked because you've got the Ultron that comes along, right? The Shenlong is so shit. It's so shit that they completely rebuild the entire thing.
Yeah.
And give it like the twin dragon heads. Later in the series, yeah, it had a dragon head on one of the arms.
That's not even a dragon,
But-
it's a snake.
No, it's a dragon.
It's a cobra.
It's a dragon.
It's a cobra.
Motherfucker, it's a dragon.
No, because a Dragon Gundam has dragons.
Look here, I'm going to be dragging my nuts on your face if you carry on with this arguing.
So that's one of the things I point out.
You're being pedantic today. That's what you're doing. It's a Saturday night. You're on for once with me, and you're being pedantic. That's all you're doing.
So this is one of the things I did point out during my next video is that the Dragon Gundam from Mobile Fighter G Gundam is often mixed with the Shenlong because they're quite similar. Where Shenlong has one extended arm with a head on it, whereas the Dragon Gundam has 2, and they look kind of
Yes.
similar.
And then
So-
you've got Ultron, who's got 2.
Yeah. So I think G Fighter came before Wing.
I actually
think.
couldn't confirm this. I think in Japan it did.
Yeah. Wing was the first Gundam here in the West.
Yeah.
And this was.
I've got one there. I've only got one of these. Really? I want the
Suck it.
round one with the targeting system because that's obviously smoke.
Mm.
But you only get one of them from what I can see.
Yeah,
Am I
so-
just being blind? I need to check the runners.
Planet L's Gundam, worst ever known to mankind, is a super robot normal Gundam fighting. I forgot how much muscle fever sucks. Shenlong just has a shit pilot, but any other pilot in and it's interested. But he has a whiny little bitch. It took him off.
Wu-Fei
Yeah, but you can say that about
is
Hero.
A cunt.
You can say you're saying about Hero. The only difference is
Look,
Hero.
Don't talk shit about Hero.
The only
okay?
difference is
He
Hero
went through a
has Hero grows. He has a maturity arc. He actually becomes a better person through the series. You see him progress.
He does.
Whereas the other pilot, he doesn't. He's just a dick all the way through. Even to a point where he betrays them all.
Exactly.
What a cock.
And then he realizes he's betrayed his friends, and he's like, he has to go back and grovel and make up with them.
Yeah.
But that's what I think we'll see in stuff like Frozen Teardrop, which is hopefully a movie we're going to see with the anniversary.
Mm.
Right, there's all that. So now we can focus on the other weapons. Also, we are due a break. So I'm just going to attach these smoke launchers on. Yeah, I think I'm going to have them as smoke launchers, not flares. I think smoke will make them just more useful.
Took a month break from working out and now I regret it.
It's
Well,
okay, Danny. You're still awesome, honey, and we get to see each other next month. Hell yeah. And Jotun. Because we're going to go meet up at Meadowall and hang out like cool people.
Nice. Well, Sandrock's not my favourite. I like the Gorkanaut style blades it has. That, like I said, it's the only thing that's got going for that Gundam. G was the first non-UC anime. Yeah, there you go. It was the first in the West, but G Gundam was first in Japan. Hero isn't a whiny little bitch. You actually have to have a personality to be a bitch.
Yeah, but Hero develops a personality. That's the counter argument we've got.
Yeah, exactly. They already announced the Gundam Wing sequel for the anniversary, taking place a year after Endless Waltz.
Yeah, Frozen Teardrop.
Yeah, Frozen Teardrop. Oh my god, a goblin, look out.
Oh, Mumbina, shut up. He's a hawk. Hello, Hunter Wolf. Good to see you, darling. And hello, Signal Lancer. Thank you for chiming in, darling. You're all wonderful. Fish Slap Republic. I miss your name every time I see it. They do have a cool name.
Yeah, they do.
There we go. So far looking good. I am going to put a missile system on the top as well. And this hatch, well, the driver's not getting anything out of there, so that's just going to be a straight hatch fitting. But yes, we're going on a break, darling. So I am personally going to pass you over to Princess. Come on, Mech. Time to get that walk in, darling.
Yeah,
And the same to the rest of you. Time for walking. Get that blood flow going. Time to make a cup of tea. Maybe grab yourself a little snack. Maybe a biscuit. Ooh, wiggle jiggle. Akira! Remember, everyone, the best thing to do during the break is this. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Lizard, lizard, lizard. We'll be back in 5, everyone. Lizard. Mwah.
I'll also go on a Be Right Back screen for everyone to just listen to some music. So I'll be right back.
lizard? Lizard. God damn it.
I'm back.
Freaking love that lizard. Lizard?
Right. Mumbina, ask away. I hate these series in total. Just couldn't understand why people love it, especially Chinese people. Is overrated series. It kind of is. I like Just for Ale Strike from the Seed series. It's my favorite one out of it all. I'm not much a fan of freedom.
The freedom, the perfect strike, the strike freedom, and I kind of like the destiny, but it has to be the impulse. Yeah, the full impulse and everything. That's the really cool one.
Yeah.
Although I am glad the next MGSD after the aerial is going to be the impulse.
Mm.
No, the destiny. God damn it.
It's a destiny, yeah, because we've had a freedom. Now we're having a destiny. I don't know why they just don't go to a different one. Like, why haven't we had an MGSD of Grandad yet?
Honestly, I think it's because they realize they've done a lot of Grandad already.
Yeah, but you know, I want it.
I won't be surprised if it does show up, though.
Eventually it will. It always does. Right, now I need an arm off here. So...
Carry on.
So also, I have a question for you is, what's better than a Gatling gun?
Two Gatling guns.
No, the answer is a Gatling gun.
Oh, you're on about like the 6-barrel Gatling gun that rotates. Oh god, that fucking madness.
Yeah, this 6-barreled, 3-barreled Gatling guns.
Jesus Christ, that actually sounds cool. I'm in.
I love the orcs, man. They come up with the craziest shit.
Oh, you know what, Rose? You rock, honey. All of you rock for being here today.
We do appreciate everyone being here. Grandad milking is crazy, even for a GBWC prize. Grandad is a prize for winner.
Go.
At the end of the day, you have to hand it. If it wasn't for Grandad, we wouldn't be where we are today.
It is true. Very true. You can say the same about the Zakus, though.
Yeah, you could say the same about the Zakus, because the Zakus are just as popular, if not more popular. And the fact that we don't have more Zaku mobile Gunpla suits, is we don't have many MG Zakus from a different Zaku. There's no MG Zaku 3.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah, there's loads of different types of Zaku 2s, but most of them are P Bandai. Only
the named ones are especially expensive. They really are.
It's like I think off the top of my head, there's only 3 Zaku 2 kits that are not P Bandai that are standard release. That's the MG Zaku 2 2.0, the MG Char Zaku 2 2.0, and the MG Psycho Zaku.
Yep, that's about right.
At the moment, of course, there was a previous Zaku 2 MGs 1.0s and ones before that for 100s, non-grade. But for ones you get now, for ones worth getting, because all the others are a variant of the 2.0 and are P Bandai. So it is a bit of a shame.
You're not wrong.
I would love to see more Zaku 2 kits. There's not been one in a while. How about Gatling grenade launcher? See, I'll be over here wanting a Gaia because I'd rather have a Zoid, I guess. You can just imagine the RX-782 saying, back in my day, we didn't use striker packs. With a strike saying, okay, Grandad. And Grandad has been milked since 79, like 45, 46 years ago. That's like 4 decades of milking Grandad. At this point, let him retire. Bandai would
What
be...
a statement, though.
I know. Until human extinct, Grandad still stand. I have a HG Psycho Gundam. Used it for a custom for a painting contest last year. Oh, that's cool. Gatling cannon that fires Casturian frying pans. Cast iron frying pans. That would be very orky.
No, it would be RPG.
I'll tell you what, this electric screwdriver, I put off getting one for so long. But since I've got it, it's made fixing anime figures a lot easier, for one. Because a lot of time when I'm fixing anime figures, I'm having to drill pilot holes with pins so I can pin stuff together.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting bits apart, so I'm not using snips or a knife or a saw to cut things open like I'm doing here. I'm just using the circular saw on my hobby drill and it's doing the job for me.
Okay. Just having to think how to add some things at the moment.
It's the beauty of kit bashing, is just figuring stuff out. And once you figured it out, boy, does it give you a good feeling.
Cause I got a feeling.
Well, I like kit bashing. I like kit bashing orcs because you don't have to be as clean.
Yeah, I actually had a friend who has apparently a load of orc stuff, and a lot of it is still boxed.
God.
And they're just trying to sell it, like in bulk.
Yeah.
And they're willing to sell it dirt cheap and everything. I'm just like, I'm just not that into orcs is the problem. I thought about you, and I'm like, well, you've got all the orc stuff you need.
Yeah, if there's anything I need, I just buy it. I'm not always needing everything all at once. That's the thing. And that's the thing with orcs as well, is they are the cheapest army in Warhammer. In money-wise, they're the
They
cheapest.
fucking have to be fair.
Well, you look at the Imp Guard, they're not cheap, nor the Tyranids. And they're horde armies.
The Tyranids have got style, darling.
We doesn't count granddad cousin like Musha, G3, Bandai would milk them into a lot of pay Bandai kit. They always gatekeeping things they have. That's what I would like to see is a Zaku Musa. Because we've got a Mark.
That'd be cool.
We've got a Gundam Musa. We've got Mark II Musa. A Zaku Musa would be nice. You know what? Even if they just release some kits of the most obscure, because I have not once seen Neo England's HG.
No, you're right. They haven't got that.
You know, there's so many kits from the G Fighter series that we do not see in kit form. I would love to see. Like we've only just got one recently, that HG ball thing with a bell. Not one of my favourites from that series.
God, you're a squeaky bugger, you.
That's a dog. You
Bandai
like that?
are finally making a fin funnel kit for the entry grade Gundam.
Yeah, I saw that.
Old
Nice.
Warhammer beloved. One
But
eye, let's go.
It's nice, but for 7-Eleven, new Gundam came with a funnel kit.
Right, Goofs are not Zaku 2.0s.
No,
Goofs are like, they're the elite Zaku, basically.
and we have a Goof 2.0, and I love that kit. I've built one, I've customized it. I want another one to build another. I love the Goof, and you don't get enough kits of it. I've got the HG, I've got the Gundam base HG Goof flight type, which is better than the standard HG Goof flight type.
I kind of wish they did the prototype Goof as a non-P Bandai.
Yeah, same. We need more Goofs. I want the
The Requiem Goofs.
yeah, that's it. I want for
The
Requiem Goof.
Midnighters.
I want one of them. I want them to bring that out in HD, but they've just stopped doing Requiem stuff now because of G Quaxu.
Well, no, Netflix has picked up a series 2, isn't it? So they're going to sit there and make that.
I hope so. I do really like that goof. Probably one of the only few mobile suits from that series I actually like.
Pop top on it. Where are you? Are you going to tell me where it is?
No. You have to guess.
B8. Okay. Because it's not on here. I mean, it's going to be a hit. There it is. There's the part I need. I'm trying to not take too many parts off the Gladiator as well, like the standard stroke. I'm just trying to use the extra pieces.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Otherwise, I'm going to give my partner, so yeah, by the way, it's missing some pieces. Good luck. Although she's got spare parts as well. I've got spare parts, so fuck it. I could always just go get the box in the back with spare pieces on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't need to, because this is going to be a fast tank, and we don't want to put too much weight on it unless it's weaponry.
You don't want too much things sticking out, yeah. It's going to be a fast tank.
It's going to be fast, and it's going to be heavily armed. Like my nipples in a nightclub. I hate when little hairs get stuck in.
My favourite movie is a Goofy movie. Even G-Quack and old to UC still had a hand of Grandad involved. Bandai Glaze Grandad too. But that's it. Cause I think the point they're trying to make is that he is universal. No matter what universe you go to, there's going to be him. Because even if you take Age
he's
1,
universal this century.
yeah. Even if you take Age 1, if you Age 1 anime, he's in that. He's referenced in that as the legendary Gundam. And the point of a lot of people don't realize the point of Gundam Age was to incorporate. The reason why they went through 3 different generations of the same family is to try and incorporate the different previous animes. So Gundam, UC, 79, 1 Year War, Zeta, and Double Zeta. That was the idea of Gundam Age, was to try and recreate those 3 animes series in a more modern version to appeal to more the generation of kids at that time. But my issue with it is they went too quick with it. They didn't pace it well. It was too fast paced. Gee, quacks. Jokes are funny. I would love the R35 goof from Bill Fighters as a clear colour. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love Bandai to make it a.
Yeah, they
IB
actually
integrate.
released a clear color goof, you know.
Yeah. There's also you can also make a PG goof.
I mean, it's a 2.0, but it's still.
Yeah, it's a 2.0. It's great. The only Gundam I love.
Gundam I love design. Oh, the X1 crossbone.
Yeah,
And you know what? I have
I've
never
got one
built
of
a
them.
crossbone yet.
I have.
I need to put one on my throne.
I built a crossbone. I've got the X2 to build, the black one. I built an X3 with a skull on its chest. Yeah, I've got an X2 to build. Again, and one of the weird things I found with MG Vercars, a P Bandai Vercar looks no different on the box to any other Vercar.
That is true.
So most P Bandais have a monochromatic coloured box for design, so you could tell it's a P Bandai. But there are P Bandai Vercar kits that you don't know are Vercar kits, and the X2 is one of them.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a P Bandai kit, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm not I'm not hate Grandad, but still, Grandad appearance is too much now. Second, for order of Gundam, gotta be Unicorn. You are damn right. But the Unicorn is a MacGuffin. So, if you don't know what, especially if you don't speak English, if you don't know what a MacGuffin is basically a item that is godlike. It is the item that does everything and cannot be beaten. A MacGuffin. And the Unicorn's a MacGuffin. Same with the Banshee. Same with the Phoenix. Even more so the Phoenix. Because all of those three Gundam can warp reality. They make dreams come true. They produce miracles. Using Minkowski particles.
So I'll just put a plate down and like, hold on a minute, I see a better option.
There you go. I've only built for you HGUC RX0 Banshee. Right. The only decent Unicorn kit that I've ever built is the MGEX. I've yet to build the PG.
And I hate that one.
Yeah, you hate that one. I haven't built the PG yet. I've built the MG and the MG Vercar. I've built the HGs. The EG. No, it's not an EG. HGs.
You know what? When you build that PG, you're going to change your opinion. Because the PG is so... It's just comfortable because you feel a lot more confidence in the systems it's got, like transforming and that.
Well,
And the lighting system and everything. It's just such a peach. It's such a nice kit. And if you add the full armor kit on, it literally doubles the size of the kit. So it's such a display piece.
See, I've built a mega-sized Unicorn. But mega-sized kits are just HGs on steroids.
The
only issue with that kit is that it's got weak ankles, because the mega-sized kits have mega-sized polycaps.
Yeah.
1/48 scale polycaps.
What I will recommend though is if you do get the PG, I would get an expansion set. Otherwise, you might feel it looks a bit boring when it's done.
Depends. I got the PGU set up there.
I definitely recommend the full armor kit for it because you get the extra shields and the extra Gatling guns.
Yeah.
And you get the bazookas on the backpack, and it does hold together solid.
Oh.
It holds together solid better than the MG does.
Right.
But saying that though, I can't hate the Unicorn too much because I put the Master Grade Perfectibility on my throne. It's currently sat at 26% funded, everyone. If you want to make a grown woman like me cry, get that kit because I will cry trying to build it.
Did Steven have like 3 of those in?
He did. I wanted one, but he said, nah, let the customers have them. I was like, okay. I want to challenge myself, and that is that is a challenger kit for someone like me. It really is.
Again,
Hello, Jaquan.
if you've built an MG Vercar, you've built a perfectibility kit. The only difference is that the perfectibility comes with a full armor and other bits, like the Phoenix is meant to.
Yeah.
You've built an MG Phoenix, haven't you?
I have built the MG Phoenix standard, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like that, but with the actual tails to the shields.
To be honest, those tails make all the difference.
It
it's
does.
Such a design thing. It's such a design flair.
Novo Besk Inglés. Niet English. I still have I would love a PG Lion Voltron with separate posable lions. If that'd be great. If they can make a small, because they've made a small, I think it was Flame Toys, made a small Voltron that had transforming lions. It'd be great if you had that in PG size. Like Unicorns too much, and those little kid or maybe a fake Gundam fan kind of spam Unicorn solo verse. That is bullshit because Unicorn's too powerful, like it's feel unreal, like a hack tool. That's the thing. So a lot of Gundam purists and elitists like the fact that even though it is giant mobile suits in space, it is realistic. That's why it's called a real robot anime series. Unlike Mobile Fighter G Gundam, which is classed as a super robot series. For Unicorn then breaches that between the UC and that because it is so overpowered.
It do be true.
So I like the Goof Customs, Scarlight. I do like the Goof Custom. The only issue is I don't like the MG kit. If they made an MG Goof Custom using the Goof 2.0 kit as a base, it would be a lot better. But the MG Goof Custom suffers from the MG Zaku 2 1.5 kit. That it has amazing joints in the arms and legs, but has a solid torso. I'm like, I don't get it.
Which is like, why?
Yeah, that's the only issue I have with the MG Goof Custom. If it had, just the best thing to do is get, if you want the best of both worlds, buy an MG Goof 2.0, get a Goof Custom, take the weapons off of Goof's Custom and put them on MG 2.0. That is probably your best way of getting around it.
Yep. Gotta agree.
Let's put some more stuff on this cannon. So it's not enough that it's got a Gatling on it. I'm going to put more shit on it. Because I have more shit to put on it. Do I put
More shit?
cannon on it? Like an actual cannon. Do I have a cannon with this kit? I've got a plasma cannon.
I think that's actually going to fit on. It's not. It's going to be a pain.
It is tempting just to strap more fucking shit to it. Just to this one cannon, like I did with my Orc War Boss.
Sometimes you just want to strap it.
So I could put this barrel on.
There we go. Sorted. And now we just put this one in, and boom, we're good to go.
Someone's asking if you mounted the tank tracks correctly.
Yes, darling, I have indeed.
I'm making a custom between the Banshee and Unicorn Gundams. Yeah, using the two kits, you get quite a bit out of that. Joke of the day. What is the skeleton of a psychopath called? A psycho frame.
Oh dear.
I thought I'm getting a super mini Pla kit at some point. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That's what I want to do on the top turret there. There we go. That's a little war machine. Little war machine.
Look at that. Now it looks like a Roomba.
Now, you do have extra tracks left, Shaquan. I have no idea why. Possibly because the Kratos uses the same track system.
It does.
So it's probably just got the Kratos runner.
So yeah,
just didn't
that's
reduce
most
the runner
likely it.
down.
Yeah, that is most likely the case. So if I wanted to, for MG Goof Custom, get a 2.0 with it so that it fits better. Yeah, it's my main complaint is the solid torso. And the Goof 2.0 is based on the Zaku 2 2.0 frame, and that's really good. The inner frame of those kits are really nice. I like older MGs where they don't have an inner frame as much. Yeah, I think you'll have more fun with an MG Goof 2.0 with the weapons of a Goof Custom. And it isn't too hard to do because they are similar size in the arms and that. So yeah. The only problem is this is a more expensive way of getting a decent Goof Custom.
Got more ideas.
Alright. Can I fit?
And they're pretty bad ideas.
There's always bad ideas, trust me. I've got other spare sprues here from other kits I've had lying around. Do I have other weapons? I've got plenty of bolter guns that I can add to it. That's not an
Gonna
issue.
need these bit for the side mount. Cow catcher, that's what I do need.
And cattle catcher, yes. Because I want to add something in the center here. Trying to I'm wondering what would be the best thing to put in the center.
Well, yes, everything is going good, darling. I hope everyone is doing fine as well. As you can see, O Mechanicum does not stream enough. And I'm always happy to have him on because he just unloads like a machine gun.
Daka.
And it's not a bad thing. He's very talkative. And it makes him awesome to stream with. He always is. Like I say, he's an original GW person, so you can't go wrong with him.
Game Workshop is my blood.
Games Workshop is my bitch.
Bump it into the veins.
My partner has got some time off, like next month.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we're using one day of it to go to, come on brain, work. Meadow Hall, which is my local shopping mall, so we can meet up with Jotun and Danny.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try convince my partner to go to Warhammer World.
Well, it's not that far from you.
It's just down Nottingham, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. I've been to it multiple times. Used to game there.
Is it actually worth going to?
Yes.
For a day out? Right.
Yes.
So what I'll do is, if I go there, chat, take
photos.
I'm going to be putting a little Ko-Fi up for it next month. And all it'll be is like, help me just purchase something from Warhammer World.
Because you'll find everything there. Everything. And you'll find
Maybe
stuff.
I'll come home with like an orcish vehicle, we'll see.
And you'll only find stuff there. There's stuff you can buy there that you can only get from Warhammer World.
Yeah, I remember because that Excelsior Land Raider I built, the Mark II version I've done, the custom.
You can only get
the
that
base
from
of that is, that's from there.
But there's
I want to
there's
wait
other
for
merch.
yourself to be better before that. Yes, that. Like I say, if Meadow Hall is too much for Jotun, just tell me. We'll come over to Sheffield if we have to.
All deck all the time.
And I know we've got like the Patriot shop and everything nearby. We'll do it local.
But so most of the time you don't have to book to go to Warhammer World. It might have changed since I've been. Most of the time you only have to book to use one of the tables to game. But they have a store there. They have a shop front. They have a huge display hall for loads of different models for community and from staff members. Beautiful. They recently installed Istan 5 Massacre as a diorama.
The cowcatcher doesn't fit. What the fuck?
And they have for Bugbear's Bar.
Wankers, the cowcatcher doesn't fit.
You're gonna have to make it fit.
Aww.
So Bugman's Bar.
That'll actually require trimming badly to fit. But do carry on. Go ahead, darling.
Bugman's Bar is really nice. It's slightly on the expensive side, but they do amazing food. It's great for lunch.
Sold then. Great, yeah, amazing food. That's Mechanicum done. Let's go.
You sit there, you're eating your lunch, and then you'll see like one of the black library writers just sit down and have lunch next to you or something. Because all the staff eat there too. And then even then for Bugman's Bar has unique merch just to Bugman's Bar that you can only get at Bugman's Bar. It's great.
You just like saying Bugman's Bar, don't
I do
you?
like saying Bugman's Bar. But you can also buy Forge World directly there. So if you don't want to wait around for Forge World to send shit to you, you can just go to Warhammer World and buy it directly at the store.
Tasty.
So yeah, it is worth the visit if you are a Warhammer fan. Definitely worth a pilgrimage. I think I'm actually going to glue that in place so it can't move. Because I'm planning to make this big. Can't be an orc squig knight if it doesn't have a big fucking gun. So I started with a Gatling Gatler. Then I've got to move on to. Got to think of how to add other things to it. Because a Gatling Gatler's a bit small compared to what I'm used to building.
That's basically what I'm doing at this point. I'm just thinking, how can I add more to you?
Well, I mean, I've just built an arm. I've built the main chassis. I'm still thinking of ways to add to it. But there's plenty of ways. So I'm just looking at weapons I've got. Because this comes with a tri-point drill. There's a flamethrower. Can I try and make a flamethrower attached to it?
I'm just processing it. I've got to like test measurements and stuff, but hey.
Can I put... There's a way I can make a plasma cannon fit underneath it. The problem is that even though this is great, it's just too stubby. It's too much of a chode of a cannon. I need it longer. And even though it has this fun Gatling thing here, I don't think that's going to be enough. What else do I have?
That's not going to go in, but have we got anything else? I'm just going through the parts chat to see if there's anything else I can actually fit.
Got loads of little guns. I don't want little guns. Do I have a cannon?
You don't want little guns?
Do I have a Bane Blade cannon lying around somewhere?
That's what she said, Mac. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, Jotun. Doomslayer's favorite gun, the BFG, the big fucking gun. Let's go.
That's
And yes,
basically what I
honestly,
make.
if you've all got questions for Warhammer, Mech is basically just brain damaged on the stuff, so you're more than welcome to ask.
That's what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do now.
Will it actually let me use that flamer if I put it together?
So on the Imperial Knight version of this model, this would be a multi-melter instead of a plasma cannon. I might keep the spikes on it because it is still very orky to have spikes.
Yeah, but then they got spiky bits.
Spiky gits.
Don't forget the stabby boys.
I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for the head, the main carapace yet. Because I will be working on this off stream as well. This is just because I wanted to do something well on stream today, other than building for Neo Zeon, which I still haven't finished yet.
Now that I could technically fit on, I think. I actually have a flamer in the front.
Right. That's what I swapped out for normal turret on an Astrea super heavy tank with a Titan melter cannon. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
What Gundam could be seen of a 40k universe, and what 40k mech could be seen of the Gundam universe?
Gun tank.
Yeah, gun tank definitely one.
Gun cannon.
Maybe.
Oh, the Origins gun tank. That I could definitely see in there.
No, definitely the Origins. To be fair, I think when it comes to that kind of crossover, you're looking more of a G-Quaxu kind of line.
Yeah.
Because G-Quaxu fits it more than all the others.
G-Cux. I do like good love G-Cuxing. Right, that box is spares for my partner. So what I've got left to play with is on these runners, these little bits of joy. And treads for tread armor, so yes. Now, because I know I'm going to finish this tank very soon, I have a choice for the next one. We have the Malcadoran Furnace. If you want to do a flamer tank.
It's always fun.
So we've got Malcadoran Furnace, which I might open up anyway because it's got a last cannon in here, a heavy bolter, and these for the sides, but it's actually got flamers as well. And because of how they're mounted, one of them will fit in here instead of the heavy bolter.
Yeah.
And I kind of want the multi-laser, so I'm going to steal it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, El Perro Sim. Let's go.
I kind of like that tank. Because...
The Infernus.
Yeah. I like flamer
It's definitely
tanks.
better than the... Because I built the one with the neutron laser.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Okay. But I'm definitely going to go with the... I mean, look at that. That thing looks fucking evil.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to build that, so...
It also reminds me of an old World War II tank that was in a similar design. I think it's an old Sherman. 2.
Well, World War One kind of design with that body, with this chassis.
With a chassis, but there's a World War II tank that has... Who was a flamer.
Now, what else I got as well? I've also got the Typhon Heavy Siege tank. But that's only got one weapon. So, one weapon. And we've got the Land Raider Proteus. But because I already built the Excelsior Land Raider, I'm thinking I'll save this for another month.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, thank you, Milk Spider.
Sure. Go ahead, darling.
Thank you, Mike Spider, El Peru Simp, and Zane Scarlight for follows. Much appreciated.
There it is, straight on the top. So I want you. Now I'm hoping I can break out the old heavy bolter mounting as well. I'm hoping that'll come out.
Yeah, it should be alright. You can always glue it back in if not. It's not an issue. It's a non-issue.
Does have some pretty good weapons actually. The fact it's got flamers on a flamer tank. That's just a big smile on my face. That's a fucking smile.
I'm going to have to remove the spikes just for the weapon not to get in the way. Which is a shame.
Actually, I might put the multi-lasers on the side of the Malcador. Because then I can have a flamer in the front of this. God, this is what I mean when you get choices like this, and it's such premium choices. God damn, the choices are so good.
You know what?
Yeah, we'll get a multi-laser, fuck it.
Fuck this.
A Gatling laser with Gatling guns sounds like a fun combo.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to have Gatlings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the body of the Gatlings and replace them with this plasma cannon front end. Because I can.
What I'll have to do is I'll have to smooth them edges off a little bit, so I'm going to have to shave them down. It will fit though, it's going in.
That's what she said. I am really enjoying this though. This is Kitbashing heaven. Hello, Rev Razor. Rev Razor.
And hello, Hannah. How you doing? Mike Spider. Karoo, you darling. Thank you again for your gift. You're such a sweet. Mwah. So I pulled out the heavy bolter.
Well, I was reading something that said goblin. Goblin. Are there any female-looking gunpla kits like Noble Gundam from Mobile Fighter G Gundam? So I went over this a little in my tier list I'm doing. There's not actually many Gundam that look female. The Noble Gundam is popular because it does. If you want more female-looking Gundam that are not Gundam, you could always look into Gundam dolls, which are from Build Fighters and Build Divers, where they have HG model kits of the characters, female characters from it, as Gundam or mobile suits.
I wonder if I should just super glue this in instead, but no, the model glue should hold.
Yeah, model glue will hold, trust me. Other than that, the other Gundam I would consider female is Phoenix, the Alex, and Ariel.
Yeah. Well, Phoenix and Ariel confirmed have female spirits inside them.
Well, Ariel is female brain. The Phoenix is where the new type pilot became one with its mobile suit. They had that much synergy. That's why Phoenix doesn't need a suit pilot, because it is a pilot. That's a sad story, to be honest. A pilot of a Phoenix.
Yeah, it is.
But other than that, there's not really many Gundam to look female, which is a shame, to be honest. To be fair, you could count the G Self that has like female kind of attributes for G Self Gundam. But also remember that when we talk about Gundam and the other units, like say, like the Unicorn has a Banshee and the Phoenix, we call the Banshee and the Phoenix the sister units of the Unicorn. So technically, all like here in our universe, most of the engineers would class all mobile suits as female because you class machines as female. For some reason, that's always been the way. You always class a machine as female. The Alex is a weird one because it is a improved version of RX-782, but it's not a Mark II. You can see there are influences from the Alex in the Mark II, like the legs and stuff like that. And Amaro didn't build the new by himself. He, with Anaheim Electronics' help, he designed that from the ground up. It's one he designed. So it's not even a Federation suit, the new.
Right, there we go. Multi-laser in our speed tank. Much better, much cooler looking.
Yeah.
This thing's literally going to be hello, goodbye, and just leave a crater of things that it's killed.
Yeah. Red frame supremacy. All right, Rev. Near the end of a HM red frame,
It's a good old Rev being a little goofball.
Yeah.
Miss you, Rev. Good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're taking care of yourself and the kids are well.
Come apart, damn it. I made you, right. I can break you.
Now I've just got the sponsors on the side and the final armoring. I'm really glad how this kit bash has turned out. I really am. Genuinely. It's more customized than the Kratos is. Because the Kratos was just a turret swap. That's it.
What's going on here? 30-minute missions, and sisters have a lot of those kits. The RCB is about the best match. You are correct, Pally. That is true. I got a mech build girl in my collection, gave her some new gear, and now she watches me build. Kids are well. I'm, well, here.
Hello, Maverick Cat. How are you doing, sweetheart? V, you see that mountain? Well, I don't want to see it anymore. Oh, give me a second. Here you go, darling. Which mountain do you want destroyed? Rather use my Bane, but I mean, my Knight has more firepower technically, but the Bane Blade just looks menacing up close.
It's that meme, isn't it? It's like, oh, this tank is to specifically one person. This tank is to who it may concern.
If you want Orky, you see my Orky friend here, O Mechanicum, also known as Mech. Hello, Blake Ivory, honey. How are you? Kincaid, darling. Hope you liked your little surprise.
I don't mind roughing this up because at the end of the day, it's going to be Orky, and rough is what orcs do.
Actually, I need to just do some quick maths in my head because I think I did something wrong on the calculus. I did. So Kincaid has 125 tickets, and Despina. Where's Des? Make sure she's all right. No, it's not 18. It's 24. No, is that correct? That doesn't seem right. No.
Greedy.
28. No, because I've got to include roses. 28. There we go. So, Kincaid, you've got 125 total, darling. Enjoy. And I hope you're grateful to my darling shark girl, Gwen. She's a wonderful daughter to have. And she also donated some to Despina as well.
You only built Ariel from Witch and Mercury series, huh?
And because it's Kincaid, I'm just going to give her this.
Nice one, Riv.
Kazam. Definitely check her out. She's a sweetheart. And a lot of Sundays you'll see her appear on the VR chat streams because she's that sweet enough to turn up. The custom build's going well so far. I am actually going to have to name this. I really am because I'm quite proud of it. Just how much I've had to customize it, get stuff to fit.
Yeah.
And the fact this is going to like be a speed demon. There's actually a meme video on YouTube of a Bane Blade drifting.
Yeah.
This thing will do inertia drift the roof. This is going to do drifting.
You have to paint it red now.
Oh my god, it's going to have a red. Oh, it's going to have a red stripe.
It has to.
Yeah.
Offset, of course.
Well, thank you, Stripe. It's reboot time.
Unfortunately, people, I have to go. It's over 11 o'clock now.
Aww.
And I need my sleep.
All right, we'll catch a break then for that. We'll get the break in a little bit early, darlings. It's only like 6 minutes to go anyway.
Yeah. So, thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate every single one of you, especially all those on V stream. Love talking to all of you. Love chatting. Thank you everyone who appeared, if you did, on Kick. Those who appeared on YouTube, thank you very much. And Twitch as always. I shall hopefully see you next time on Monday. I will be streaming Monday. If you want to hook up on Monday, I might continue for Neo Xeon, or I might just finish this off instead. Depends how I feel. I'm feeling. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yep. And I shall see you all later. Bye now.